really good. It was just like you can't beat 5 7-footers. They had a 7-footer off the bench, 2 of them.
He's talking about the game that we just played. No, I'm just so
21 feet.
21 Savage.
Are we live?
We're live.
We're live.
Oh,
Wow. We're live.
How y'all doing?
We are here with no Eric today. He is sick, so the graphics are not going to be in the building as well. Unless he posted them, I just didn't see him in the drive.
Wow.
I have only the graphics that I made, so not much at all. But next to me, my temporary co-host, my Boogie for the Magicians, my Parker Landis for the CeleTake podcast, Officer Snarker Pandus.
Here I am. How's it going? Good to see you, Sally Nation. I love you. Sorry I haven't been around, but I'm back.
He's here. He's been on FaceTime every week.
I've been on FaceTime every week.
Hey, we don't gotta have him on FaceTime today.
Thanks.
To my left, you don't need to watch. You're like Mike Mitchell. You don't need to watch.
I'm trying to see how it looked. I was trying to let you know how it looked for a second. Like, I think you're good.
She'll tell me.
Okay.
We got to my left, Will Brisky, Yusuf, the man himself, looking for an MVP run, from what he says, Season 3 champion. And then we have, to my right, Von 2K.
Yeah.
Season 3 runner-up, also trying to make a case for MVP. We'll see how that goes for him.
Yeah. Big 2K.
2K.
We are here. Normally, Eric has the notes. Eric knows what we're breaking down, but I'm just going to do it for us today.
All right, man.
Off top. So, the first game of last week, we had a great matchup. We had the Makos versus the Goblins. Clash of the Titans there. Goblins sitting on top of the Osceola County. You guys just a game behind La Familia, having to keep pace with La Familia. You guys pull out the close W, and overall, solid performance from the Makos. Did you guys watch that game at all? Vaughn 2K, what did you see?
I seen a lot. Like, Bracey, you were doing your thing. You be doing your little crazy things, but you know how you be getting, bro. And you steady be scoring on people. 1v1 God, that man was playing a great game that day.
Take the elbows off or it's going to make it.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're good. I just want
My
to...
bad, brother.
Being animated.
You're good. No, you're good. I just want to... Go ahead,
yeah,
please.
like 1v1 God, shout out to my brother, though, for real.
Great
Hey,
game.
you had a great game, bro. I promise you. Like,
Great game.
had me jumping out the bitches and everything. When you dropped Chief, oh my gosh, I went crazy, bro.
I see that. That's all you see in the film in the background. You just see yourself just jumping up in the air.
We had a feeling 1v1 would step back into his season form when you were out
Yes, sir.
2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
because that's exactly what happened last season when Braylon went out and 1v1 just took over. So now you guys are clicking both
Yeah.
at the exact right time. So again, now we see the Goblins drop 3 in a
for
row.
real.
They started 4-0, now they're 4-3.
Yeah.
So it's kind of anybody's conference right now. They had a
Tough for
chokehold
them.
on the top of the power rankings for a while. But you guys are playing the right basketball at the exact right time. I think it makes you guys very scary. And your win over the Goblins, for a long time, La Familia, I was like, La Familia and Makos, you guys you're right there with them. So it's just
Yeah.
keep
Yeah.
doing your thing, keep playing as a
We
team.
finally
For real,
started.
bro.
First, shout out to 1v1 God, because like it was kind of like I'll take accountability sometimes. You know, I always want the ball. Like when I'm watching film, I see myself kind of running to him. So I told myself, let me just start moving up the ball and let him, work. Because at the end of the day, like if he doesn't have it, it's gonna end up in my hand. That's what I started telling myself, and I just kind of want to get Kyle and them involved because I saw their heads down a little, and as y'all see, like I'm trying to yo play ball, and then I was like. Honestly, let me try to be cool and let me just swing the ball and shut the fuck up and get out the way at this point.
Brisky the giver.
Yeah, it's starting to work. I like the way we're playing now. Like it's actually fun. It's fun. Like I like passing the ball. Like it's actually cool. Like I'm driving, kicking it to X, he's hitting his shots. It's looking good. It's making it easy too for me to get into the lane a little more now.
Hey, shout out Shot Duck and shout out QDs.
Yeah.
Y'all doing y'all
Nah,
thing.
man. Shout out Darius too, yo. Way to step up this
and
week.
Darius,
Yo, he stepped up good. Like he walked up one
Facts.
play and he said, "Everybody, get the fuck out the way." Pulled it. I was like, "Oh shit, what?"
I think that's Braylon's brother, right?
Yeah, that's Braylon's brother, yeah.
I don't know if it's biological brother.
They
but
grew up
he
together. I've
calls
seen
him
them. Like
brother.
when I was at
he
the gym
calls him
growing up,
brother.
they're always been together.
I don't know what the relationship is, but Braylon said he's like a brother. So
Yeah.
regardless, he said he's more of a character guy before the league started, and he said he's not the best player. He kind of lied to us because Darius he's hitting a lot of shots, man.
Oh, God,
he's
was shooting, bro.
at a high percentage too. He's shooting probably over 50% for the season.
About that Goblins game also too, like if y'all didn't realize, we were down by 11 with 6-7 minutes to go because Juan started cooking. I ain't gonna lie, like he just pulled one.
Wasn't missing.
How much won that
He had 20 that game.
20?
But he
But,
went on a
he
spurt where he just
himself.
did not miss. All by himself. did not miss, and then they just kind of fell apart, little by little.
Yeah, right when Zane checked in and it was 6 people, and I looked at my team, I was like, yo, right here, like, shoot this technical, let's keep it pushing. Because, like, at the end of the day, like, you take the ball out of Juan's hand, it's, like, kind of hard for them to play because a couple plays they come down and they're like just shooting a couple shots. So when it gets in someone's hand, what do you think they're thinking?
Facts.
Let me do the same thing. Let me take a shot. So we capitalize on that. Like I hit 2 threes, then 1v1 got bopped him, got a bucket. Then Kyle went down, got a little. The Qs and ones are what started our run. If y'all haven't realized so far, those and ones are.
I love Q in the whole.
Shout out Q.
Shout out Q. Shout out Luke too, yo. He's really good with rotations. Like he'll sub me out, and I'm like, what is he doing? We're down 10. And then like I'll see him like, okay, good job, Luke. Like you just gotta believe in him because like old me, I'm like, yo, don't sub me out, bro. But like I'm trying to buy in and I'm trying to realize like, yo, he knows what he's doing. Let me just let it rock.
Nice.
I think my favorite moment from you on the sideline was you coaching 1v1 God, and when Juan's on his tear, his coaching advice was, if he scores on you, you're a bitch.
Well,
and it worked. It worked.
Yusuf
Juan eventually stopped.
Yusuf Couch of the Year?
Yeah,
Couch of the Year candidate?
I don't know. There's a couple of people.
Hey, he got that haircut. Ever since he got that haircut, he been cooking.
He did.
Facts.
So just
Hey,
keep getting that.
You know what's so funny, bro? Like 1v1 guy, when you stared at the camera when you dropped him, that killed me, bro.
The camera, that's not the
It's okay. Have fun. Have fun, bro. I'm trying to keep up with you. I'm trying to keep up. You're good, man.
God damn it, that's so funny.
Nah, that was a great moment by 1v1.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Good for him.
Great moment.
Love you, bro.
Good for him.
I was over there like, I wish I knew.
I
was so
I
hyped. You guys don't understand what
You
that
already have,
brings to our
you
team.
have Kyson in the comments.
Yeah, I
He
see
said
it.
the same thing.
You guys don't
Facts.
understand though. Like
Yeah,
him
yeah.
doing that. Oh, it's over now. Like his confidence is to Allah. Like it's once you
Literally,
buy
I've been-
someone.
bro, and I
that-
told him after the game, bro, I've been waiting for you to cook like
yeah,
that,
like,
bro.
I told him if y'all don't hear me on the
that
sideline,
ass.
like yo, your name's about to be taken, bro. 1v1 got yellow. Like show me who you really are.
Oh,
Like,
God.
he's been cooking. And I'm
Yeah,
proud
bro.
of him, honestly.
That's probably one of his best games, I honestly say.
Are we going to talk about, since we're already talking about goblins,
We'll get there after
we'll get there
magicians.
after?
Yeah.
All
After
right.
magicians.
All right.
By the way, I'm drinking water. Just letting y'all know.
No, he's not.
Whoa, astaghfirullah.
It's vodka. Now,
Jesus Christ.
on to the next game, which was an absolute shit show. There's not much more to say about that. Magicians, Panthers.
Oh yeah.
More
Oh my
like
gosh.
magicians versus magicians. I mean, the amount of times that they fought each other. I should have pulled up the Boogie and Gary picture.
Bro,
The amount of
oh my
times that they
gosh.
fought, it was absurd. So, to break down for you guys that weren't there what occurred. First half was rather close. It wasn't a blowout at all. Magicians missing a lot of open shots, couldn't figure out how to break the Panthers zone. Panthers doing a very good job of playing defense, moving the ball on offense, but weren't really scoring at a high clip. Ish was their high scorer. Second half rolls around. Actually, the end of the first half, Magicians just fall apart. They absolutely fall apart, and they're now down 18. E and G start going out. Boogie takes G out of the game, and that's when it just turns into a shitstorm
Yeah.
for the Magicians. G not happy with the substitution, saying that he's playing well. Boogie's like, look at the scoreboard, we're down 18, you're not playing well. I tried to look at it objectively today when editing it back. G wasn't playing horrible, and he wasn't the main cause of their issues, but he definitely wasn't playing well.
Yeah.
Trey was their best player, and they stopped giving him the ball for some reason. Trey was hitting. He went 3 for 3 from
Oh,
the field.
yeah,
They
I
didn't
seen
give him the
that.
ball. It
Trey
made
was busting.
I've been
absolutely-
telling them, like, yo,
it
he's
made-
low-key your spot-up shooter.
No,
It
God,
made
for
no
real.
sense.
Like, how much...
So anyway, Boogie Chantrell's in the comments said he'll have the stats momentarily. But regardless,
Thank you, Chantrell.
Boogie
Yeah.
and G go at it, and 1v1 guy with the phenomenal camera work. If you haven't watched this game back, I don't know. I think I just uploaded it.
Yeah.
No, I haven't. I lied to you. I
Wait,
didn't
which
upload
game? Which game you talking about?
it. The Magician's game. I don't think I've uploaded it yet.
No, you did upload that game.
Did I?
I
Yeah.
think there's only one.
You
game.
put Boogie face on it and what's it called? Who else face was that? I think it
I was
Nicola.
Boogie's face.
Yeah,
so
it
you're
was
right.
Boogie's
Okay,
face. Mhm.
so maybe I put it up. Regardless, that game is hilarious. That moment right there is ridiculous. And then 5 minutes later, you have Phil and Mike Mitchell fighting. And
Literally.
it just made no sense.
A lot of magician on magician crime.
Magician on
Oh,
magician
God.
crime. Then for them, after these fights, to pull it within 5.
Yeah, bro.
So they're down by 18,
That's
pulling
two
within
magicians
5.
fighting each other.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, that's 4 magicians fighting each other.
yeah.
It's too much magic.
Yeah.
Boog and G.
Yeah, so
Bro, I
then
was across the
That's
freaking
most of your starting
court
I
when
walked up to
seen
their
that.
huddle. I'm like, yo, y'all are fighting each other. And look up to the score. They're like,
All I seen is Boogie like this. I was like, yo,
All I want
somebody
to know
go get
is
Boogies.
where was Darvis during all of this?
he was there.
Was he?
1v1 guy got him in the camera. Watch the game back once again. 1v1 guy got Darvis. He
Darvis!
got everything. Juan and Phil almost fought for some reason. It was a shit show.
Whoa,
it was
Juan and Phil almost fought?
yes, it was an absolute shit show.
Yeah,
Go
I-
check
I-
out the game. But regardless,
What a mess.
Mike Mitchell checks himself in.
Crazy.
Oh.
And then that's
Hell yeah.
it. Then the game just is done. They end up
Yeah.
losing by double digits. I pretty much summarized the game, but you were there. What did you see as well
Yeah.
on 2K?
Bro, it was just crazy. It was like when I seen across, I was on the other side of the court when I seen it, and then like Boogie, I know you, bro. You just gotta calm down a little bit, bro, because it like I told you, bro, it ain't that serious, and I appreciate you for your apology for real. Like that's some real stuff for real. But y'all gotta fix y'all team, bro.
They did, and we'll get into that.
Oh yeah.
We'll get
Y'all
into
did, which is crazy.
We'll see if they fixed it, but they changed the team.
Yeah.
It's definitely
Brisky, what did
different.
you see?
okay, so like honestly, to the magicians first, I gotta stop fighting each other. You're not gonna win a game like that. I
Facts.
literally walk in and I just walked in to watch y'all game and I see y'all bumping heads, and I'm like, all right, cool, maybe that'll get y'all going. But then y'all just keep bumping heads. Like at the end of the day, bro, y'all are what 6-7 games and y'all still doing the same shit, bro. So like it's either y'all can end this season shitty or try to really fight for the playoffs.
Facts.
Cause like y'all got one chance at this, and then you're gonna go home after the season and really think back, like, damn, maybe if I changed this, that, maybe we would have won some shit. So like, put your pride to the side, and honestly, know your role, and you can win some games, bro. I have nothing standing in front of y'all but yourself. Y'all were
Facts.
down what? I looked up, it was like 6-7 points after all that haymaker. So it's not like y'all suck. It's just you guys. Just
Facts.
come together, play ball, set a couple screens. You miss a shot, fuck it, bro. You gonna miss a shot. Shit, part of basketball. Get the fuck back.
Amen.
It's Boogie's definitely been put in a difficult position because again he didn't draft this team.
Yeah.
He didn't draft the magicians, and he stepped up for Gator. And again, it's all give and
hard.
take. It's learning the chemistries with the guys and all that stuff.
New
but
people.
Yeah.
It's new people, but good for the Panthers. Get a dub.
Yeah.
Get a dub.
Yeah.
Get out of their rut. They were in a little bit of a losing streak. I know
True.
some of them took it a little personally. It's a kid.
Shout out Ish.
When you guys
Yeah, shout out Ish.
were ranked a little lower than you thought we were going to be last week. But again, for the power rankings, you on a losing streak, you're going to be pretty low. It's like football. We play once a week. It's like football power rankings.
Yeah.
Every week is going to be fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But good for you, Panthers. Way to go, Fritz. I heard Fritz was balling.
Oh yeah.
No, it was not.
It was
Fritz.
Ish.
It was
Was it
Ish.
Ish?
Oh,
Ish?
yeah.
Ish
Ish
hit
was
3
balling
threes
that day, bro.
He had 21 points,
Good for
Three
Ish.
threes.
3 threes. Steve
Oh
the
my
Kid.
God.
I know Kid wants a shout out, so I'll give him the
Of course
shout
he
out.
does.
Yeah, shout out
Steve
to
the Kid, believe he had a double. We don't have the
Look
stats
at
on Boogie
Steve.
yet. He had a
Find
big
it.
game as
He had a
well.
double-double.
Good shit, Steve.
I'm pretty sure they played well.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, Fritz and Corbin weren't as much involved offensively. Gino was another good player on their team, but it was a whole team effort,
That's
and
great.
Ish led the way.
That's great.
So it's cool to see, but they have to carry that into conference play now with a brand
Just
new
gonna
Reapers
say
team,
that, yep.
which is going to take us into our next point here. We have 2 blockbuster trades that went down. The first one we will get into, we have the trade that was not supposed to be announced yet, but then got announced. It was supposed to be
my
announced
gosh.
right now.
This is crazy.
The Magicians send over Phil and Noah to the Reapers for Sterling Shakespeare and Jacob Nolan.
Jay Nolan.
Absolute bombshell
Steal.
of a trade.
That
Let me
is-
know in the comments who you think won that. I think everybody can pretty much agree here. Phil is the best player in that deal.
First round pick.
Yeah.
But yeah, 100%. You got somebody that gives them what they were missing in a first round pick.
Yeah.
I will say this though, we haven't gotten there yet. Jacob Nolan and Sterling actually are coming alive, and Jacob Nolan had his best game of the season last week. So at a good time, and Noah was arguably the worst player for the Magicians last week. Many turnovers, not making the right decisions, and mentally was not in it. So for me,
And
Yes.
colluding.
and well, we're going to get into that too. For me, the Reapers still won it, but I think that it could be mutually beneficial. We'll see. It's a brand new start.
Can I say something about this trade?
What's up?
Phil and Sway are now on the same team.
Oh, can I say something? Right good?
Yes.
About that.
Go ahead.
All right, so look, I knew Phil for a long time, like the longest time. Phil knew me since literally I was 15 years old, and like I'm probably the only one in the league that could probably calm Phil down. And it's like if Phil running with Sway, he's gonna have to calm down too for real because Sway is a good player, and Sway can dish the ball to Phil every time, like, and they can learn how to use each other. That could be a good ass duo, to be honest with y'all, for real.
Now can I go?
Mm-hmm.
Phil was removed from the league last season for
Punching Sway.
Oh shit. For real?
Yes.
So this is going to be extremely interesting because now you have a dynamic of two guys that, again, get under each other's skin. Well, Sway gets under everybody's skin.
Yeah.
That's just what he does. But it'll be really interesting to see how that dynamic plays out. Like, can they just squash all the shit, which I'm sure they will do because they're basketball players. That's what they do. And do this. It reminded me of a little bit of when Pat Bev and Dame are teamed up now. It's kind of funny that, you know, how they hated each other, and then now they're like, all right, we're cool, it's all good.
Yeah.
So I foresee it. They'll work together, of course. They want to win. A lot of, again, I remember rumors swirling with the Reapers. Everyone wanted to be a Reaper this season.
Yeah.
At some point, everyone was like, I want to be a Reaper. I heard like 20 players on the team. I was like, okay.
They have a cool jersey.
They have a great jersey, and Sauce wants them to play a defensive brand of basketball, and he holds his guys accountable. But yeah, no, good for the Reapers. They finally, I think, covered up a lot of things that they needed. Again, Jay Nola and Sterling are great players, great new players that we have in the league. I really appreciate them. Really nice guys. I support those guys a lot. But you are trading that for Phil, who might cover up some more of those holes that the Reaper had on the offensive end.
Oh, yeah.
That's the biggest thing. And also, now Phil doesn't have to be the primary ball handler as he was on the Magicians. And it'll be really interesting. It'll be good.
Yeah, they have a scary team.
They do. They have a
very
scary team.
now.
And I just hope that there's no physical altercations between them.
If I was in the other conference, I'd be a little scared, honestly. Even though it's not like, oh my God, they just got like the craziest thing, but you have to understand, Josue's averaging 20, Phil's averaging 10 rebounds. You put that together, that's a good mixture. That's how I'm thinking. I'm not thinking of offense. I'm thinking of they're missing rebounding. They already have the scoring. Now you just drop Phil down opposite side. Like, what do you really have to worry about? You put Josue on your best defender, you got Phil backing up. So like now it really comes down, is Phil gonna hit a couple shots for you? Is he not? That's the game now you have to play. It's not like, oh, we're gonna go bust the Reapers. Now it's like, hey, we got to go off Phil. Is he going to miss a couple shots? Now I got to box him out. So now teams like, because they only got one big. So once Phil comes out the game, it's like, which he won't probably. He'll probably get a couple.
They got
Josiah.
Now you can play Josiah as the backup big. Now he can chill because Josiah's not bad. He gets a little windy. Like you can play him 30 minutes. Like no offense. Like you can see he's not ready to play 30 minutes, but he has the ability to play basketball. So I think they'll be all right. I don't think they'll bump heads, especially knowing Josue. Like once you're on the same team as Josue, he's gonna fight for you.
For sure.
You're on the other team with Josue, he's gonna fight you. Of course, that's basketball.
It'll be really interesting to see Sauce's game plan of trying to keep everybody locked in. I think that was the one thing with Phil this season, trying to keep him locked in for 40 minutes. And let's see if Sauce can do that. Keep his guy locked in.
I think it'll be interesting. Regardless, that trade goes through. Now, on the back end of things, we're running a organization here, a basketball league, and normally when trades are going through, players are in the know. So I was told about the trade from Boogie, asking my advice as a brand new captain, asking what I thought. So I'm saying, what's the real issue here? Is Phil the issue, or is Phil upset with somebody else? Phil's your best player. You should probably figure out his issues and try to work with Phil. He had already proposed this trade to Sauce. They both talked about it. There was no complete confirmation at this point, but the trade was spreading around the league. So me and Boogie are chatting back and forth. Other captains are chatting back and forth with Boogie. And then we see a post on the Magicians Selling Nation page.
Yeah.
Not made by me, not made by Boogie, and not made by Sauce. That leaves two people that could have done it.
The villain.
Either Phil or Noah. One of the two people looking to push that.
Yeah.
I guess Gator, but Gator's not really involved. So somebody made the post, sent it to Gator, and Gator posted it. I found that out yesterday. That person is now suspended next week. That person is Noah Perez. He is now suspended for a game.
The whole game?
The whole game.
Dang.
No, half a game. Yes, the whole game.
I heard it was, that's kind of harsh, but I guess.
It's not
But
harsh.
like, you leak it.
One half.
It's
No,
not
I'm
harsh.
saying-
There's no reason to
You
leak
get until the
that.
second time out.
Yeah, like I was
But
thinking
he's trying
half the game and then you check in, but
It doesn't work like
it
that,
doesn't
brother.
work like that.
Not for collusion.
There's just the trade was going to go through that night, but Sauce didn't get a chance to tell his players. So his players found out via an Instagram post on
On
the
some
Magician's
Bleacher
page.
Report shit.
Yeah, like
So ghosted it
Whoa.
for real.
Noah did it.
Oh,
Noah did it.
Was it?
Noah did it.
He didn't know that he
Damn,
couldn't post
Noah,
it.
you
No, he
sneaky
knew what
fuck.
Noah and Phil both told Boogie, I am not playing on the Magicians. I will. If you can't trade me, I'm leaving the league. They both wanted to go to the Reapers. So in order to force the trade through and force Boogie's hands, he made the flyer, told Gator to post it, and Gator posted it. That's what happened. So regardless of what it is, that's unacceptable behavior.
That is.
You can't force a trade. The trade was going to happen regardless. They both had agreed it was going to happen. Let it happen the way that it's supposed to. That it's unacceptable behavior. This is just a precedent for all future players. If you're not happy with your team, you can request a trade. There's nothing guaranteed, but you will get suspended if you do some shit like that. Shifty
Right.
shit, fucked up shit, not cool.
Because that would have been like a nice little post on your end where it kind of would have got you like, some people would have sent it
It's
out.
not about that. It's about the procedure of the way things go in this league.
Yeah.
Tampering.
If he didn't even say in the like Boogie nor Sauce said in the captain's chat that this trade was happening yet. Like, if we're not even in the know, you can't just post some shit. That's not
Yeah.
how the shit works.
Noah, you are sneaky.
He is. He
You're
knows
sneaky.
it. He knows it. And when Boogie hit him up about
Sneaky.
when Boogie hit him up about who posted it, he tried to be a wise ass about it instead of just owning up, hey, I posted it. I thought that we had it approved, da da da. Then it's a different case. But he's like, oh, it's the account owner posted it.
Nah, he's being an asshole.
He's being an ass. He's trying to go around. We see through the bullshit. I see through the bullshit. I've been friends with Noah for 15 years. I see through the bullshit that he's trying to pull. We get you aren't happy with the Reapers or with the Magicians. You are out of there regardless. The act was not necessary. That's all that it is. Game 3. Oh no, we had another trade. We had another trade. Sorry, forgot to announce this one.
What?
Same team, Magicians, traded somebody else. They said we're just gonna blow up the whole operation.
Who?
Brandon Steed from the Goblins going to the Magicians
Way.
for Ethan Parks.
I'm not going to lie, like,
EP for Steed.
Hey,
EP
I
for
actually
Steve.
like that.
I like that because
that.
it's two things. Like, you have X on the Goblin, so it's like, I love Brandon. Like, but Brandon and X is like, kind of like, it's like hard to mesh because,
Yeah.
like, they both want the ball. And, like, X is actually a really good point guard, so you want him with the ball. And when Brandon gets it, he shoots a couple shots that go in.
Yeah.
And then when they don't go in, his team's looking at
He's
him
too
like,
comfortable with his
yeah. So, like, honestly, it's a good trade both way because he's going to come in and hustle for you.
That's a good.
I like Brandon Steed.
Yeah.
I think
I
Brandon
do
Steed
too.
slept
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, I do too.
I think he wins 6 Man of the Year, maybe. He's probably up there because
Yeah,
like
for
he's gonna
sure.
go on the Magicians, probably score 15 to 20. Then him and
Nice.
Gary, and then Ethan is just gonna hustle. That's what the Goblins need. They just need someone who's gonna go out there.
Let me
Bro,
respond to this real quick. Local Hoops 247. I don't know who that is. I don't think the league owner should get to be a captain and have to agree with trades. I do not. I do not have to agree with trades at all. Both Boogie and Sauce were aware that I don't have to agree to the trade. I told them on multiple occasions it is solely between them. Boogie came to me as a captain who hadn't even been a captain for 2 weeks asking for advice. So I gave him my advice that if your problem is X, Y, and Z players, maybe you should try to trade them instead of your best player. So as a captain who's won 3 championships, I'm giving a new captain advice. I'm not saying whether or not the trade can go through. Clearly, I can't veto the trade because the trade went through. So local Hoops 247. I don't know who you are.
burner account.
Burner account. Somebody's in there talking shit,
Watch
but you are
yourself.
incorrect.
I wonder if it's Darvis.
Nah, Darvis would have Darvis. I don't think he'd care.
Darvis is couch of the year.
Peyton, why wasn't notified? He didn't notify the other players. We thought that this was the way that he wants to do it. This is the way that he's going to get it done to himself.
Yeah.
I've known Noah for a long time, been good friends with Noah for a long time. He knows what he did was not right, and I would not have liked that. And it was not fair to Jacob Nolan or Sterling to not hear from their captains, nor Sauce to not be able to tell his players why they got traded and explain the situation. Granted, there's not much of an explanation. You got traded because Phil's a great player, but It's just that courtesy. It was the way he went about it. It was not cool. And no one knows that. No one knows that. I don't really need to justify that. But to answer Peyton, because Peyton's a very nice girl, just to let you know. Ghost Riders and dogs.
Well, we didn't even talk about
the
Reap
trade?
with La Familia.
No, that's the last game.
Oh,
That's
okay.
game 4.
Hey, shout out to you, Ethan.
Yeah,
bro, you're playing great this season, bro.
Yeah.
Great.
I think it's a good trade for both teams.
Nah, for real.
My only holdup is now the Magicians' backcourt is now G and Steed. We don't have enough basketballs for G and Steed at one time on a court.
That's I don't know. Magicians, y'all are looking pretty crazy right now, for real.
This is like the OKC Thunder when they had Harden,
Right,
Carmelo.
bro?
There's
just,
one
like,
ball.
Organized, bro.
There's one ball.
Like,
It's unorganized.
No.
Are we comparing G and
No,
Steed
no,
to Carmelo
no,
and
no.
Russ?
No. Sorry.
The thing is this: they do have talent on that
much
roster.
so.
Yeah.
They don't have talent to really make a deep playoff push, but they do have talent to get another win or two in these last 3 games.
No.
They do. They do.
I'm sorry, like the Magicians at this point is like
I love
where you
you,
go
Boogie,
respark your
but
career
it's-
again, like the
it's-
Pistons at this point.
No.
And you
You
know
don't
I'm a captain,
understand
bro.
who's coming off the bench. Mike Mitchell. Hell yeah. He's coming. He wants the 6-man
They didn't
award.
trade him?
No.
I'm sorry, Mike. You're
For
not
real?
getting 6-man this year, bro.
That's crazy.
I don't know. He's still got some time.
Nah, I don't
Mike
think
Mitchell, you heard it here first. Hell yeah. Hell no.
He's playing good. He's
Hell
playing
no.
alright. Like he's not playing
Hell
the
yeah.
worst. He's just I think now he gets to play the game he wants to play.
Also, now that Phil's on the Reapers, you think J-Ball comes back? Why are you laughing?
Free J-Ball.
I mean,
Free J-Ball.
J-Ball's free to come back.
for real.
He paid for the
He
league.
paid.
He did.
He quit himself.
Hey J Ball, just come, bro.
I'm gonna be real with
He
you.
about to go to the
I'm in a
gym.
group chat with J-Ball, and he's like, J-Ball, I love you, bro. Just come back, bro. Stop being mad. It's okay.
Yeah, like-
It's alright, bro.
No
Send him a text. Bring him to the Reapers.
Yeah.
Send him a text.
Come on,
I have the
bro.
breaking news flyer already made. I'm ready for it. Yeah, I'll display it for the fans waiting to see it.
You really do?
Yeah,
That's
just
crazy.
anticipation.
I want to see
No, he's
this.
coming back.
Yo, J Ball, bro,
In
come
case
on.
he comes back.
J-Ball's
I know. Yo, so, hold that up, yo. What?
Hey.
Screenshot, send it to him right now.
Look.
The love is
I
real,
kid
bro.
you not. J-Ball told me to come on here and say free J-Ball.
Free J Ball.
Okay, stop. Hold on.
Yes.
J-Ball.
Tu free J Ball, wallahi, yallah.
No, J-Ball is free. J-Ball quit on his team 2 seasons in a row. J-Ball
Look.
is free.
I'm gonna need y'all to say free J-Ball.
J-Ball, you're free.
Free J Ball, Allah,
J-Ball, you quit.
I love how Batman says, "Just come back."
Hold up, bro. Fuck it.
The voice of Batman, the
Thank
voice of
you.
reason.
Exactly.
The Dark Knight. The Kid Crusader. Sometimes.
Wait, hold
I don't
up.
know.
Sway said we don't need him to chuck from half court. Honestly, bro,
Oh my God,
I think
Sway.
y'all are okay. I think y'all be up by like 10-15 now. You can just stop him in. Let him do his thing. Let him do his thing at this
bro.
point.
Let him shoot.
Oh,
Just let him
Bubba's
shoot.
calling.
No J-Ball? Who's calling?
My Bubba. It's
Oh.
okay though.
Listen, J-Ball comes back. Reapers win a chip. J-Ball goes back to back. But J-Ball cannot be traded anymore. The trade deadline is over.
Trade
Yeah.
deadline's
Done,
over.
ended today.
And we need everyone to know we did not limit J-Ball. Limit J-Ball in the league. We did not kick it. J-Ball quit.
Yeah.
But he can come back.
Well, I did veto a trade for bit. No, I'm just kidding.
But he has to write an apology letter.
A 10-page letter.
10-page letter, double spaced, Times New Roman, 12 font, that he won't do it again, and he has to give it to each one of his teammates, and me and Mike.
Yo, he left mid-championship game last year?
Yes.
No. He left mid semifinals.
That's what? And then y'all won it.
And then
Yeah,
immediately
You
left
gave him
the
his
group chat.
trophy?
No,
That's crazy.
Well, he
Can I
left
get
the
it?
group. No.
I don't know where it is.
J-Ball, listen to me, bro.
He left the group chat.
J-Ball, you're free.
We love you, bro. Just don't be ignorant, bro. Just write the letter.
Just come.
Just look into that camera. That's
All right. This camera right here. All
He's
right.
over there.
I'm
He's like,
sorry. I'm trying to look like, bro. Which one is looking at me?
oh, Spanx in there. Free J-Ball.
All right, Spank, that's
Hey.
enough. I love you. You sicko.
Hey, bro, just come back.
zoomed in way too. Alright, this is.
This is the Vaughn camera.
Hey, J-Ball, come back, bro. We love you, bro. Just stop acting ignorant, bro, and just come on. Come
Tell
on.
J-Ball he's free. He doesn't need to be free.
Bart, click off this screen so it's not just Vaughn's face.
Okay.
All right.
Bottom.
Bottom. J-Ball doesn't need to
There we
be
go.
freed.
Yeah.
J-Ball is free.
Y'all sleep though.
You're a free man.
He'll hit a couple buckets for you.
He will.
He
and
would.
then he won't.
He
but
just
then
got to stop
will.
getting mad. But we're not going to talk about getting mad right now. So
Yeah, you can't keep kicking the bleachers.
All right, let's move to the next game, guys.
Wait. Sauce said no one kicked him out. He ended up packing up in the middle of our Goblins comeback for some reason.
For some
Because he
reason.
wasn't on the court.
Yeah,
I mean, no J-ball.
No
Come on.
J-ball?
Come on.
Come on. All right.
Now we got game 3. Game 3.
We got off track.
We got you know what? We're talking shit. We're having fun. It's better than last week's. At least we're not just smiling like Mike.
Bro, I was
Mitchell.
watching it last week. I was like, all right, hurry up, wrap it up.
Don't come here that drunk. You gotta like
Who was the
work
real
your
drunk?
way.
Who was the real drunk last week?
Mike Mitchell.
Fucking
Just
Bro,
sit
Bro,
there
he was
smiling.
holding his cup, and that's all I watched the whole pile. I was like, are you gonna sip it? Like, sip it, bro. Like,
Oh
it's
my
literally
God.
barely going down.
Let's go to game 3. We
He's
got
the hood superstar.
we got the Dogs
Watch
versus the Ghost Riders. Vaughn, tell us what
Oh
happened.
yeah, bro. I want to hear this one, bro.
Let's
What
hear your
happened?
perspective.
all right.
Cause tonight,
Fuck you.
that's all I gotta say.
Okay, so how I feel,
Sickos. Fucking sickos.
Mike, you played a great game, bro.
Thank you.
You played a great game.
Great?
Thank you.
High five, brother.
Yeah.
Thanks,
You
bud.
played a great game, bro.
Appreciate you.
I'm not gonna hold you. Like,
Cool.
I talk shit to Mike all the time. Like, I talk the most shit. To
Oh,
him.
as do I. As do
Yes. And I gotta give it in sometime. So if anybody didn't know, me and Mike had a bet in Ash, bro.
No, you and Ash had a bet.
Okay,
I
yeah,
was
me
nowhere
and
involved
Ash
in
had
this
the
bet.
bet that she has to give me a whole batch of cookies if I won the game for free, or if we lose, I had to pay $36. We lost.
But no time. Do you still get the cookies?
Yeah, I got the
He did.
cookies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Most of
He paid for an order of cookies.
Yeah,
You still
But
kinda
he
won.
actually paid.
Yeah, you still
Yeah.
kind of won.
Yeah.
Good for you.
but I damn near only had 2 cookies to myself.
That's your own fault. You should have hit him. You should have hit him.
But Mike, how much points you had, Mike?
14.
Bro, this man Mike,
40.
this man Mike
It
had
felt like it.
5 threes in a
Four
row.
threes in a row.
4 threes in a row, bro. I've never seen
wow.
Mike hoop like
Just start.
that.
I got you every game now. I got.
I think Mike was trying to prove a point.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all left them open like
Nah, which was crazy.
wide open. All I saw
Which
was
is
this.
fucking crazy, bro.
That was
Which
make or
is
break
crazy.
for the Dogs. That's a make or break game for the Dogs.
Yeah,
because
hey.
now instead of being 1-6, they're 2-5.
Yeah.
Very much in play for the playoffs.
Yeah.
2-game win
it's-
streak.
And it's just
That's
like
it.
since other teams are waning and other teams are winning, it's just like okay, now it's gonna make the final 2 weeks, 3 weeks extremely interesting, and we'll see. And no more trades. You can't just
No more trades.
whoever on the team is on the team.
Yep.
Unless they
Trade
leave.
deadline is done as of
So
noon
you can't
today.
get released and we sign you. No.
No.
No, no.
No, unless the money runs through me, that's the only way I can
I was
happen.
gonna tell J-Ball get released, come sign with the
Oh
Makos.
my god.
No.
He's got to pay another 100.
Yeah, he pays another one.
Yeah.
That's so funny. But no.
Yeah. Shout out to my boy
Yeah.
Trey.
Wait, I gotta say something though about the Dogs though. Like, good way to play, guys, because I was on
No,
that
for real.
0-5, came back 1-2 in a row, and it started working. Like honestly, like not to be like the asshole to say, but like when you have a point guard like Kenny, you gotta trust him with the ball because he's gonna give it up and he can get to the basket at
Which
will.
one's Kenny?
Chef.
Chef.
Oh,
Small Chef.
Chef is.
Shout out to you,
baller.
Chef.
Shout
I
out
love you,
Chef.
bro.
That's what was getting Mike open because everyone was so on Chef. Mike, all Mike had to do was make the shot,
Yeah.
and he did. And he got to the floaters. That's what kept the game going.
No, for real.
You
That's
started
probably
off the game high. It was like
that's
13
probably
to
the
2.
best
I looked
game
up and
I've
I'm like,
seen of the Dogs.
yeah.
Like, that
And
was
like,
a good ass
no
game.
offense, talk about a little bit the Ghost Riders. Just give up the ball a little more at the beginning, like I told you, and then start cooking.
You didn't take that many shots.
No, he
Look
did.
at
He
it.
only
it.
took like
I get
12
it.
or
I
13.
get it.
That's what I told him his problem. Sometimes he starts the game so aggressive that he doesn't give his time to be and like have that second breath
He
in the
wasn't,
second
but he
season.
didn't start the game aggressive.
I didn't.
No, I'm talking about other games.
Yeah, this last game he did
played
it.
good.
I mean, from the jump, I literally grabbed both of his ass cheeks and I said, "I'm on your ass today." And then immediately the whole entire time,
Hey yo!
I got a girlfriend. I don't care.
Yeah, I know.
The whole entire game, I ran with you the whole fucking
Bro,
time.
Mike was on my ass, bro.
Yeah, we're
Like,
taking foul shots. I'm
and
putting
he's
my body
that
on
ass
top of
staring
him.
at me, bro. I'm like, Mike, come
What
on.
made
bro.
y'all lose those? Y'all weren't ready for Montel at all.
Hey, Montel, you played a great game.
He played
too,
a
bro.
good game.
Like,
He like-
AJ played a great game too.
oh yeah,
AJ was being aggressive. I was going down
Yeah.
the whole lines. Even Spark, right?
Spank had a lot of
I remember
rebounds.
Spark, Spank, my
Oh
fault.
yeah, hey Spank, bro. You already know, bro. Your little steroid ass.
Appreciate you, Batman.
Spank is great. He's one
I
of the best
fucking
guys
love
in the
Spank,
league.
bro.
I love that too.
Biggest guy in the league.
Batman said Mike was hacking Vaughn. I would just watch the game back.
Mike
Two
was
fouls.
Mike was hacking me a little
2
bit.
fouls on you. 2 fouls.
fouls.
Batman,
Two
shouldn't,
fouls.
shouldn't you be out getting the Joker or the Riddler or something?
Shouldn't you be out telling J-Ball to get back in the league?
Shouldn't you
Oh
be out
my
there
gosh.
perusing the dark.
Yeah.
You dark knight.
But shout out to Kyle. Yeah. No. Ryan and
So
Trey.
Local Hoops 24/7 is really a hater here.
What is he
Let's hear
saying?
it.
Anytime someone comes on the podcast, they suck Mike's dick. So someone's trolling on this account.
You gotta understand, bro.
I mean, he is
Mike
the
is the
owner.
owner of the league, bro.
What the fuck you want me to do?
Like, what the fuck?
Okay, but
Hey, first of all, I told him fuck you to his face in a game, so it's not like I suck his dick. I just respect him and I've grown up with him, so like.
But it's not even that.
Like,
you guys
what?
aren't. I played one good game. When we went 0-5, I made fun of our team too.
Yeah.
I went 4 for 4 in a row from 3. I had a good game.
Y'all,
They're showing
you
respect.
badass.
Now,
That's
if you wanna see the dick sucking, you have to pay extra.
That's on
It's on
Luke's
our
end.
private,
Luke's
but,
OnlyFans.
Yeah, local hoops. We'll
I mean,
send you
that's-
over the account. You gotta pay though.
Yeah,
Okay?
OnlyFans.
Only
OnlyFans.
OF
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can't.
/ Selling Nation League.
/ Selling Nation
After
League.
dark.
That's
It's gonna
crazy.
start
After
with. It's gonna start with Ish and Kyson. Do you see that picture?
Oh wow.
I'll show you guys the picture after.
No.
Luke snapped a great photo of Kyson getting railed doggy style from Ish.
Nice.
It's so funny.
Nice.
Whoa.
It's so funny.
Nice.
Wow.
Luke, I wish you could post it in the chat for people.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Sway and Alyssa just in here talking shit. Like, that's just so
Oh
gold.
my god.
Every time they're just. It makes me want to just shoot myself.
Ghost Riders right here. Ghost's got to come up with a game plan if you are getting pressed because you're probably going to attract the best defender on each team. Every single team can put their best defender on you, and that'll probably be the game plan from here on out. What adjustments is Ghost going to make to make your life easier, but also get everybody else involved? Because, you know, Trayvon's always going to give you.
Yeah.
You have Vaughn and Trayvon.
Yeah.
We
Which
got the
I love you,
Vaughns.
bro.
Yeah,
I love you, bro.
Trayvon's
For
one of
real.
my favorite players in the league. He's so smooth.
Yeah.
Doesn't force anything. Every time he shoots, I think it's going in.
Me and Trayvon been like we haven't played in a while, but back then me and Trayvon used to play a lot together. Like,
So it'll be up to coaching right there to come up with a game plan.
Nah, for
what
real.
can happen?
Hey, I feel like Ghost got it. Like Ghost be talking
Ghost
to
is
us
the man.
like in the group chat and making us feel motivated on our team. So it's like, as long as, like you said on the other podcast, Mike, as long as we have fun out doing it, bro, we can take the dub. You feel me?
You guys have a great team.
Yeah, most definitely. And Axel, I love you, bro. You big teddy bear. I swear, bro. Like,
Best hugs in the league.
on God,
Yes.
like, bro.
May I say though, one thing, and you'll hear this during the broadcast as well. Ghost coaching. It was a very rookie mistake at the end of the game. Ryan hits 2 threes towards the end of that game, and then Ghost tries to sub himself in for Ryan. And then you hear Ash. What terrible
no.
coaching is this?
No,
and
no,
then
I was
and then
talking about
immediately
that too.
Ryan gets put back in. But it's
That's
like,
Yeah. But
tell Mike it's in the Google Drive.
The fuck is that?
Is that Eric?
I don't know his number.
I mean, my phone's over there.
Yeah.
Tell Mike I can't do anything if it's in the Google Drive now. I didn't see any of the graphics unless someone put something in the Google Drive. Whatever.
and didn't Trayvon get player of the week?
That was last
Player of
week.
the game?
That was last week.
Oh, that was last week?
Yeah, yeah.
Bro.
He was hooping.
Yeah,
was
bro.
hooping.
How much points you had?
31.
31.
Bro,
I think 31.
you were hooping, bro. I swear.
He looks like he don't be trying, bro.
Bro, like he's
I'd
just
be like,
a
yo,
big
can you
guy.
be aggressive? And he'd be like, I got 20. I'm like, oh shit,
Bro,
my bad.
like yes, bro. He tells me this on the bench, bro. Like, bro.
Oh, that's Luke.
I'ma just play
He
my
said
game.
Luke, dumbass. Bro,
You gotta have your captains now.
bro, we barely talk. That's all we talk is in the Facebook. If we talk, we took Facebook messages only. We'll call on Facebook. So
The hell's going on?
the
out
picture he just asked for.
Sounds like an earthquake.
there? Oh, Luke. Yeah, I appreciate it. I can't pull it up once I start the broadcast, unfortunately. Only what I have saved. I can see if I have it saved. Actually, I might.
That's crazy if you have it saved.
I love this one though. Let me put this on here from the fight for everybody to see.
Right.
Boogie and G just going at it.
Bro, that was crazy, bro.
What a fucking ridiculous moment.
You could, bro. I was looking to Boogie eyes, and you seen a demon that he was fighting.
We
That
saw him
shit
punch
was-
a trash can 2 seasons ago.
Bro,
That was
stop fighting
absurd.
demons, Boogie.
Stop fighting
It's all
trash
good, bro.
cans. All right, last game of the day. We have La Familia versus the Reapers.
The
Reapers
Reaps.
go up by 20
That's what I heard.
in the first half.
It's huge.
Absolutely
Swayed this
crumble to
Yeah.
that press, dribbling through multiple people and blaming the poor officiating. Now, we all that watched the game agreed officiating was not good. I will say it was not good for both sides, though. Granted, you should get called if you're getting smacked in the arms. The other side of that is you shouldn't dribble into 2-3 people.
Yeah.
So I see both sides of it. That's the photo. That's the photo right there.
What?
Can you show it on my camera?
Damn, I can't do that to my boy though.
You got to now.
Yeah,
You got to now.
It's a great picture.
That is
of Carson,
crazy.
and that's our first local Hooper 247. That's going to be our first post. So just screenshot that now while you're dick riding.
Save yourself $3.
Yeah.
And then the other content will come.
That is crazy.
But that's how we get you in.
Then we got 37 in here. That's crazy.
I appreciate you guys.
Fucking sickos.
What the hell were we just saying?
La Familia, pressing the Reapers.
Yep, pressing. Sway trying to dribble through the double team. It just didn't work out. I would love to see the stats. I don't know if Sauce got that done yet, but I would love to see the amount of turnovers from the Reapers because it was a lot.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
I would probably, if I had to guess, I would say 20 plus. And I could be wrong with that, but it was a lot. Constant. But
it was a lot of
It was a lot of missed calls too. Like at the end of the day, like we gotta play basketball. Like you can't. There's no way. I'm sorry to say, 6 times in a row you're gonna get ripped. Like gotta be a foul somewhere. Because I was watching the game and like you probably ripped him twice because they tried to beat the middle. But then you're trying to tell me because there was this one play, they threw it up in the air and Tone came flying and his body hit him and kind of like made him move out the way and they got a turnover and it's like those are little things that make a run go because you're up 20 going in the second half. You kind of think you got this game. So like I'm not saying the ref dictated the game because at the end of the day, like it was still a close game to end out the game, but it's kind of hard to play a game when you're like getting hacked trying to beat a press because when we played them, I told my team just stay in the middle and I'm going to try to beat them. But a couple times I turned over because I was getting hacked and I understood what they were saying. And shout out to La Familia. I don't want to take that away. Y'all are really good at defense.
That's their game.
Yeah, you're really good at it.
Force those turnovers.
Yeah, you're good at forcing turnovers. But
you got a lot of disrupting players that when not a lot of teams can come back from being down 20 and a half. La Familia is one of them because they create so many opportunities through turnovers. Again, I'm sure there were missed calls. I'm sure there were missed calls both ways. But there's no excuse. If you're at 20 points with 20 minutes left.
100%.
More than that. It was in the first half. There was
You've got to be able to
execute.
Be the Reapers and be able to execute. What I will say, though, is post-trade, maybe that alleviates that as well. It's possible. I know Jay Nola had a fantastic game. Sterling has been playing much better recently.
But if you look at from a mental play, the Reapers didn't lose because of talent. They lost this game in particular. They put up 70 points.
Oh, wow.
Season high. Yeah. They lost this game because of mentality. They let the refs take them out of the game. The amount of times that Nick almost ripped his jersey, Sway doing the same, stomping up and down. If they just played, they could have created their own turnovers. Oh, we're playing that kind of a game. Sway and Nick are both physical, aggressive guys. If they just realize, oh, they're playing that kind of a game, we can just do the same thing to them. Now, if you do the same thing and it starts getting called, now you have room to bitch.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you're getting ripped and then immediately bitching and they're getting wide open, fast break layup, fast break layup, fast break three, you can't really bitch. What you do is you turn around and you do the same thing to them and then you let the game play out evenly. Instead, they just got in their own heads. They started blaming the ref, started blaming each other. They ran 3 timeouts in the first 15 minutes. At least the first half. I believe the first 15, they ran through 3 of their timeouts. So they had to save that final timeout. They fucked themselves. And they could have done more to mitigate the refs from having such a big role in that game if once they caught the ball on the inbound, instead of dribbling, they just held it. Yeah. They're getting double teamed, pass it. They're getting double teamed, pass it. Every time they did that, they had a wide open layup. Hence the reason why they scored 70.
Yeah, because in the backcourt, like it was kind of empty. There's no like.
There was nothing there.
Yeah, once you beat it, you kind of have a outlet.
They had all 5 up. Every once in a while, Braylon was back, but for the most part, all 5 were up. And once they passed through it, they were getting wide open layups.
Yeah. After those 2 turns, you just call it time. I'm like, yo, we're up 15. Let's just slow it down. But everything kind of just added up too fast. Even I want to talk about this. This is crazy because I seen it. Yo, I love you, Tone. But Tone was falling with the ball, and then Sway ripped him, and they're going the other way and called timeout. I was like, see, like little stuff like that switches a whole momentum.
Oh, bro, yeah, I was.
So like, as a ref, just pay attention to little things. That's it. Cause like it happened to us in my game. I went out. I'll admit it. Nobody saw, but I went out and nobody's calling. I'm like, yo, you see, like little things like that is like.
See, and that's what threw me off. Bro. Like I was very mad. Sorry to my team. I was very mad in that when I was going to get Mike because we barely got any calls, like at all.
Pull up the stats. I think the fouls were pretty. I know we had more fouls than you in the first half.
I love Sway. We just played.
No, like they were literally calling everything for y'all, like.
But no, we had more foul calls against us in the first half.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Oh.
I think it's something where you have to, as a basketball player, even though we can sit here the whole time and be like, hey, don't care about the refs or what the refs are saying. You are going to care because it's affecting the game, but you can only control so much of that. Again, being resilient, being able to be like, hey, brush that off, at least try to keep your team engaged again. And that's so important to keep your timeouts too. If you see your team kind of like freaking out, getting frustrated.
Luke got so mad at me this week.
Calm him down. I'm sure he did.
Because he's going 1v1 guy was going baseline, and I said timeout, and he kind of had a wide open layup. But if you see the film, I swear to God, he stepped out and like the eye I was seeing. So I wanted to be safe, but my bad, Luke. Luke is a good coach, so that's why I said
Luke is a good coach.
I just listen to Luke and Kyle at this point because Kyle, when he talks, I'm like, all right, bet you got it, Kevin Love. Say what you got to say, like.
That's racist.
Why is that? He's literally plays just like him.
That's racist.
Well, Dallas
outlets, rebounds.
So Darvis was like, Dallas. Kyle Korver. I was like, I'm just gonna name all the white basketball players right now. Like, is this what we're gonna do? Every white guy's a white basketball player?
Yeah.
I mean, that's like me looking at Vaughn and calling him fucking.
Shot doc is Rashard Lewis. Next.
Whoa.
Corbin is Golden State Andre Iguodala. Next. We're breaking down the barriers of race.
What's Fritz?
I don't fucking know.
Okay.
I didn't think of a comp for Fritz.
You know who local hoops might be? Darvis.
Darvis!
He just commented some other bullshit again. We're just going to say it's Darvis. It could not be, but I hope that it is.
Local hoops, if you're Darvis, type 1 in the chat.
Oh my God. Type something else that's a dumbass comment. This is why you should get refs that don't play in the league. Too much bias. Hey, Sway. You want to screenshot what you just said in the ref committee chat, because now we don't just have a ref chat, we have a ref committee.
It's a committee.
So we have me, 1v1, Sway, Kyle Arts, and Sauce in the ref committee chat to help improve the reffing over. We're trying to do what we can because that last game was officiated horrible. Yeah. It has nothing to do with bias, and Sway just said it again. He just got finished playing another rec league game. The refs suck. They don't care. They're there for a payday. We just went through this. I mean, I've said it how many times now. So it's not biased. The guys were not biased. Bad refs? Sure. Missed calls? Sure. I don't think they're biased.
Can I just say, like, one thing about reffing? Like, okay, I don't care about me, but it's crazy when I'm like, hey, can I ref? No, and then you look at Eric and you want him to ref. Like, what the fuck?
Okay.
Bro.
How the fuck don't I know basketball?
Bro.
Like, come on.
You don't. You have ADHD.
All right, I'll take that. But I'll definitely, I'll ref it.
And you didn't do a good job either.
Time.
Bro, yeah.
Time out. Pause. 3 seasons ago. Yeah? 3 seasons ago?
4 seasons ago.
Okay.
I remember which one.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Season
gonna fucking say.
With the gold jerseys when Don was on it.
He did it last season too.
3 seasons ago, I get injured, so I become the coach of the dogs. On the sideline, I go, Yusuf refs one game for fuck knows reason. He goes, I'm gonna ref, and then we make him a ref, and I go, Yusuf, timeout, and he goes, no, hold on. And I go, fuck you, timeout. No. And I scream at the other ref, and I was livid. You can't ref. I love you. You can't ref.
But last season you refed. A ball on your baseline. A ball was hit completely out of bounds behind the blue tarp. And you thought that our guy just threw it behind the blue tarp and you gave them the ball. With 30 seconds left in the game. And then I watched the film. Your head was this way, looking at God knows what, and the play went that way. You cannot ref.
All right, I don't want to ref.
It's hard.
Hey, I'm not talking shit about Eric anyway, because Eric's a good ref, but
he's not the best ref, but I love Eric.
Yeah, I'll take Eric before.
God damn.
I love you, Eric, bro. I do respect you, bro, but you fucking suck at ref.
Oh my God.
I might be.
Oh, Jesus. Wow. What a time.
Oh, my Lord.
Shout out La Familia. Good win.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's move on. I don't have the graphics for this, but we're going to move on to everyone's favorite segment. You love them. The kids love them. Parker, his power rankings are back.
Everybody, I don't know how many times I have to fucking explain these things. We play. Put it on me. For the love of Christ. Everyone's like, why did we drop? Why did we rise? Why did they rise? Guys, it's like the fucking NFL. We have 8 fucking teams. That means if you lose, you're going to go down. That means you win, you're going to go up. Okay? We play once a week. Okay? So that means if you win, you're going to go up a lot. And if you lose, you're going to go down a lot.
Especially if you lose to terrible teams.
Especially if you lose to teams that are rated under you the previous week. I don't know. I'm not going to explain it every week, but I have been. Okay. Bottom. Reaps. Guys, you're 8 this week. You're up 20. Great. I love you. I didn't make these rankings based on trades either.
You didn't even make the rankings. You pay somebody to do this.
I pay somebody to do this. Yeah, just like the refs. No, Reapers. If you're up 20, you got to be able to capitalize on that. And if you weren't able to do that, it's very difficult. It's very difficult, especially if you catch the number one team on an off day in the first half. You gotta take advantage of that. You guys lost to the best team in the league, but again, if you're up 20, you're gonna drop. I'm sorry, Reaps. Again, this isn't based on your trades that you made. I think these trades are gonna help you a lot. I think it's gonna help the Magicians as well. But Reapers 8, love you, Sauce. Love you, Josiah.
They said, why y'all cups empty?
Because we're not alcoholics. Next question. Don't interrupt, Yusuf.
Timeout.
Timeout.
No, wait.
No, wait.
No timeout.
Wait, is it your power rankings? Wait.
You're right.
God damn it. All right. 7 Magicians. That was a shit show. I wasn't there to experience it, but having heard from it at work on Monday, because Kyle King and Pat work with me now, it's a mess. You guys got to come together. I know Boogie, what was it, his second game as captain? Boogie, I know it's tough. You didn't draft these guys. I think you made some trades to kind of give yourself a squad that you want to coach. But it's tough. You can't blow up on your guys. Your guys can't blow up on you. There has to be that mutual respect. And I think 2 weeks in, it's difficult to have that, especially when you're just starting being a coach, coming in halfway through the season. But, Magicians. 7. I don't know what else to say. You got anything?
No, they only have 2 players from the original drafted Magicians this season. That's your fun fact.
Oh,
Mike
fun
Mitchell
fact.
and Chili, the only remaining people from draft night.
Oh shit, I forgot about Chili.
Wow, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
Is that the most traded team of all time?
Oh, yeah, of all time. But
That's
hands down.
hilarious.
I was
funny.
gonna ask that too.
Yes,
That's
hands
so
down.
funny.
That's
Hands
crazy.
down.
All right, 6. The goddamn Cheddar Goblins. Cheddar Goblins. You
Damn.
dropped 3 in a row. I think it's the longest losing streak in the league right now. You guys get some grace because you were 4-0 and you were leading, and you have Juan, who's the number 1 pick in the league. But shit. Cheddar Goblins. Ever since I sent Dean a video of a little Cheddar Goblin, they haven't won. So I don't know what to do with that.
It's the curse of the Cheddar.
It's the curse of the Cheddar. Curse of the Cheddar Goblin. If you're hoping EP comes in and alleviates all of this, it's more than that right now. You guys got to buy in. Batman, I need you to be that assistant coach for Dean. I need you to step up. You hear me, Batman?
Step up, Batman.
Step up, Batman. You guys are 6. You dropped 3 in a row.
Damn.
Keep dropping. You're gonna keep dropping games. You're dropping the power rankings. Everyone knows this. I'm not gonna explain it again. 5 Ghost Riders.
Damn.
Unless we're top 5.
You guys are top 5. You drop to the Dogs. You give the Dogs the second win of the season. Again, I think we talked about it when we broke your game down. My biggest takeaway from that game is, Ghost, we need a game plan when the number 1 defender is on, or even like a top defender is on Vaughn. Vaughn creates so much of the offense. He's your primary ball handler. We got to find out a way to help him out when he is getting guarded like that. Set some off screens, set some back screens. Let's give him some space. Give him the switches he wants. But yeah, Ghost Riders riding at 5. 4, the highest they've been ever this season.
Well, since the first week or the second week.
So
We
yeah,
were-
since the second, yeah,
we
since
were
the
up there.
preseason ranking.
Yeah.
Dogs 4, 2 in a row. When you win 2 games in a row, you jump pretty high, especially when you beat teams that are ranked above you. And a lot of teams were ranked above the Dogs most of the season.
yeah.
2 wins in a row, Dogs. Now I know what everyone's thinking. Is the script in? Did Mike do it?
I
Is
cheated.
it scripted? He's cheated.
It's in.
Cheating. Yeah, is the script in?
It's in.
I've known Mike for, I don't know, 15 years.
Somewhere out there.
There's no script on earth where Mike loses 5 games in a row. He would. There's no way
Can
in
we
the
take
world
this off
he'd
topic
never.
for 2 seconds?
Go ahead.
Do you think I cheated in Catan? It turned into a huge fight with me and Adam.
Hey, all right, if anybody's not familiar with Catan, which I'm sure you people aren't,
I'm not.
it's okay. It's
It's a
okay.
board game.
It's a board game. It's all about strategy. Yes. I
Damn.
think you did.
It says hidden.
A hidden, but I think that just means flipped upside down. But we did read a Reddit post where you can hide cards, or people did hide cards as a strategy. Look, I wasn't even close to winning, so I didn't care.
Well, Ash
Order his
did.
boys up.
We didn't talk the rest of the night,
Huh?
so it was. She thought I cheated. So I wanted your opinion.
Script. All right. Well, script is in. Mike would never write a script where he loses 5 games in a row. Mike hates losing more than anything. So much so he'll cheat at a board game.
Hey,
You know what? I guess that's it.
That's
I'm a
it. Script's in. 3. Steve, are you watching?
Oh, he's talking. He just called me a cheater.
Are you watching, Steve? Steve? Panthers 3. Panthers. You won. You won without Dom. He got really upset because I said they couldn't win without Dom. But no, you guys can win without Dom. You have won without Dom. Do I think having Dom makes your late game easier because of the things Dom can do on the court, making extremely difficult shots? I mean, think about your game.
Yeah.
Where you guys played the Panthers, and he hit the most ridiculous layup I've seen in a while with like 2 seconds. Like, it's just like, what do you do? What do you do? I think Dom helps, but the important thing is to integrate him into the new Panthers offense, where it's a lot of ball movement, it's a lot of sharing the rock. Dom can do Dom things, but it didn't translate to winning all the time. So if we can have the Panthers integrate him correctly, I think that'll be huge. I'm calling you out. Steve the Kid, I want you to be assistant coach of the year. Assistant couch of the year. Can you do it? I called you out on Facebook in our chat because you wouldn't stop messaging me. And no, you can't have my phone number.
I'm going to send it to you after the show.
Fuck you. You're dead. You're dead. 2 Makos. I mean, you guys are going to stand pat right there. La Familia has the longest win streak right now.
They lose the game for us.
They do. It's one of those things. But like I told you, though, you guys are playing fantastic at the right time to be playing really well, coming together. You, 1v1 God. Kyle. Q. I love Q. Hey, Q. Freshman basketball, our coach, Coach George, shout out, I love you. Our coach gave Q a nickname called the Garbage Man because he would get so many offensive rebounds and put them back, and Q did not like that nickname. But I'm going to give it to him again. Q, you're the Garbage Man. I fucking love you. Keep doing the dirty work, big guy.
Thanks.
God damn it. You guys are playing great.
I think that's why we're meshing. We got like 4 Celly Nation.
That's
4 celebrations.
Yeah, you guys
have a great team.
Coach George was my coach when I was
I love shout out Coach George.
He's like,
Coach
Jax!
Coach George, if you're watching, you're probably not, but I love you.
I seen him the other day, actually. Yeah, I was at the Speedway. He said,
that guy.
what you doing with your life, Yosef? That's what he called me.
That sounds about right.
I might have to start calling your ass that.
That sounds about right. But like I said, you guys have narrowed it. You and La Familia are neck and neck right now.
No cap, y'all definitely.
I think we played the last to end the...
That'll be great. It might be a
conference.
Can we have a championship preview right there? Possibly.
No, we can't because they're in the same conference.
Oh, never mind. Maybe a conference championship.
Yes.
I think it's going to be a good game.
Number 1, we've already talked about it, La Familia. Coming back from 20...
Shout out Coach Tone.
Shout out Coach Tone.
Good shit, bro.
Making the best case for Couch of the Year. We love you.
I think it's between him or Luke, honestly.
Yeah.
No,
You guys
definitely.
They got to. Especially got to deal with me.
A lot of the times, that award is awarded to the team that did the best.
Thanks.
So, unfortunately, I think Darvis is out of the running for Coach of the Year. But that's okay. Also, does Darvis go to the Reapers now?
That's what I've asked. He didn't really give me a clear answer. I think he's still rocking with the Magicians.
Okay, good.
But
that's
good
good
because of Trey and Ethan. And then I said Ethan got traded. So I don't really know where he stands from there.
This will be really interesting.
I have that chat muted, so I'm not really sure.
That's kind of cool, though, that he just comes out and helps. You know?
Well, no, he's not allowed to help. He's not allowed to help.
But that's okay.
But he comes out and supports, and we appreciate Darvis for that.
He keeps calling me Tim Tebow. He keeps screaming it. And I love him for it. Shout out Darvis. I wish. But yeah, those are my power rankings. If you don't like them, fuck off. I also want to say one thing. I know I haven't been around for a few weeks. I've had some personal things going on. My grandmother got very sick a month ago. Unfortunately, last week she passed away. I just want to say thank you guys for stepping up in my place. That is the number one thing. Thank you, Vaughn. That's the number one thing about this league. That's why it's so much different. Because we are a community, and we have these bonds and these friendships, and we're angry at each other, and we're happy with each other, and we laugh and we cry. But I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for being so patient with me. I love you. I'll see you this weekend. I'm back.
Hey,
I love you, Parker. Happy to have you back, man.
For
Look at
real.
this psycho.
Even though that talking about shit on the court, I love everybody that's in Southern Nation for real. It's like a big family here, bro.
You wanted to quit during the middle of
I
our
don't
game.
fuck with you.
I hate this league, but I'm done with this league. You said
It's just part of the ups and downs.
Exactly. So it's
I said, Vaughn, I own this league. Why are you saying this to me? You fucking
It's part of
asshole.
the ups and downs. It's part of the ups and downs.
Does anybody have the schedule for next week? Because I don't have it on here.
I can pull it up real quick, gotcha.
Hurry. 5, 4.
It's gonna take him longer than that.
Nah,
He's gotta go down.
I got it, right? Oh, I'm on the page.
All I know is that
I make a lot of posts.
La Familia.
Oh, for real?
Oh, Ghost Riders La Familia.
That's it right there.
Well, we're on week.
We're on week 8.
Damn, first game again.
Yeah, so we are.
Yeah, wake up.
We are now.
I'm the crackhead. You don't want to play me first.
Oh,
We are now
I-
at a place where we get back to our conference games, and the only safe team is La Familia. That is the only team that has secured a playoff spot no matter what happens in these
For
next
real?
3 games. La Familia has 6 wins. Magicians at most could get 5, which means that they have secured that. In the Orange Conference, right now it is a tight race between the Makos and La Familia for that number 1 seed. Ghost Riders have a lot of catching up to do if they want a number 1 seed. And you're only 1 game ahead of the Magicians, so the Magicians have a chance to make a little run here. As far as Osceola Conference is concerned, Goblins still sit at number 1, but they are now tied with the Panthers, both sitting at 4 and 3, and the Reapers still in the 3rd seat are now tied with the Dogs, both of us at 2 and 5. In our conference, all 4 teams can be eliminated. All 4 teams have a chance at the number 1 seed. It is very interesting, and these next 3 weeks are going to be playoff games for the Osceola Conference. They are going to be high energy, high intensity. I'm very excited to be a part of it. And just everybody keep your cool. Don't blame the refs. Play through the whistle. Because at the end of the day, the refs don't dictate a game. Your attitude and the way that you're trying to act on the court is what's going to dictate whether you win or you lose. So, first matchup. Yusuf, who did we have?
We had Makos versus Magicians.
Makos versus the Magicians.
Ooh,
Yes, sir.
Von 2K, what do you got?
I'm gonna be real with you. I got my Makos. I gotta get my Makos.
The Makes against the
Yeah.
fresh-looking Magicians. All
For
right.
real. I feel
Hard
like
to pick against them right now.
I feel like Yusuf, even though we all know Yusuf does his crazy things, he's still gonna get a bucket regardless. Who can stop him? 1v1 guy, love you, bro. Keep playing how you was playing last week, bro. Y'all gonna keep on getting the dub.
Oh, yeah.
For real. And QDZ, you know what to do, brother. You already know. I ain't even got it. If you watching this, you already know. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Makos.
Park?
Makes. It's tough. It's tough, especially when you're integrating new players into your scheme right now. It's tough to win after you get a trade. So it'll be interesting. Even though the Reapers at Phil, it's tough to win because you're kind of introducing people into a new environment. But Makos are playing fantastic right now. Fantastic basketball. Hard to pick them against anybody.
Yeah, I'm going Makos as well. Arguably, I know La Familia has a better record. I think Makos are the team to beat right now. You guys can disagree with me in the comments. I think the Makos are the best looking team. Once somebody figures out that you just got to pass.
Facts.
Pass through the press, they're going to be able to win games. I think Makos have what it takes to beat La Familia. So I'm going Makos beating the Magicians. And Yusuf, obviously, you're going to go with the same. So game number 2. I don't even need to hear what you're going to say.
Oh, no. I was going to say game 2. I was
Yeah,
about to
yeah,
move
yeah.
on. I ain't got nothing to say about my game.
Game 2.
Goblins, the Dogs. I got
Goblins, the Dogs.
I'll start it off
Go
on
ahead.
this one.
There you go.
So, this game is up in the air. I got to push a little with the Dogs because they're playing really good basketball right now. 2 games. Nope. No talking shit to the Goblins. I believe in y'all. Just got to come together, you know. Little mistakes at the end is what's costing y'all right now. So, it's up in the air, 50-50. I go on my Dogs right now just because they're on a 2-game win streak. You know, my point guard,
Nice.
you know, that's my teammate Kenny, so I got to go with him. But, you know, if I got to say anything to the Goblins, you know, utilize Tyreek a little bit, honestly. Him having 5 points a game doesn't sit right with me. You know,
Yeah, 5 points.
Yeah, he started the game against us aggressive. And didn't touch the ball after that. And he's working, you know, he's rebounding. Who else is playing good? Even Juan, you know, a couple times he came up the floor, you know, scored. I feel like he should be a little more aggressive because he had like 2 to 6 points going into the second half. Because he had like 14 in the half we played against. So if I'm the Goblins, put the ball in X hand and move without the ball. You know, you guys settling for a lot of deep shots. Take it to the basket. You know, you guys are strong. You know, be big. And for the Dogs, you know, I believe in the Dogs. You know, it's going to be a good game, tough battle. It all comes down to who's going to be disciplined enough to end that game. I think it's a neck and neck game, though, for sure. Both teams are hungry, 100%.
Go ahead, Park.
I think if you're the Goblins right now, you're very scared to play a team that's streaking in a win. And that's exactly what the Dogs are doing. They're finally finding their footing of the season.
Dog. On 2K.
I'll be real with you. Even though I hate it so much, I'm gonna have to go with the dogs, bro. Like, real shit. Like, if Mike played how he played against us, and Chief, I don't know who's really gonna go Chef on y'all team, and Spanx. If Tyree can really guard Spanx and like Spanx was playing like how he was playing against us, it's gonna be a scary game. Like it's gonna be a real scary game. But no, I'm gonna have to go with the dogs for real though.
They're streaking at the right time.
Yeah.
Streaking at the right. You gotta. But you guys gotta take advantage of Goblins not playing their best basketball, and they haven't been playing their best basketball.
Yeah, like I don't want
3 weeks right now.
I just gotta go with the team who's on like good streak. You know, you lose 3
real.
games in a row. Like,
It's
if
tough.
I'm taking a parlay, I'm taking the dogs right now. You know,
Nah, for
that's
real.
how you gotta look at it.
Are you
know?
setting lines, Yusuf? You setting the lines?
No hard
It's
feelings.
supposed to be
with it.
Mitch and Kyle King. What happened to that?
Kyle.
He just forgets what's going on.
Yeah,
It was
I'm
like
sure
2
he
days
knows
ago
what
he
day
called
it
me.
is.
Don't get me wrong, I
sounds
like the
right.
Goblins too. Like,
I love the Goblins.
I think it's gonna be a fun
Anybody
game.
who's watched these podcasts with me every week is I'm a huge Goblins advocate. I think
Facts,
they're one of the
for real.
deepest teams in the league. It's just when you're in a rut and losing, it's hard to dig yourself back out of
Yeah.
that. So like, they're gonna have to look to their leaders on that team. Dean, really rally your guys. Juan, you know you're a leader. Be a leader.
Facts.
Batman. Next.
And Dean too. One thing about Dean, like you shoot 2 threes and you check out the game and don't come back in for a while, like that's your fault.
Yeah, bro.
If you're hot, stay your ass in the game. I know you're a coach, but
Facts.
you know you could shoot. Like, he shot really good against us, and I didn't see him
he
after.
did. He did for real.
He does that a lot. He'll shoot 2 threes and just stop playing.
Bro, I had a viral video with Dean at
Yeah.
Lakeside. Bro, me and Dean was literally airing them like threes out.
What's Dean's player comp?
Kyle Korver.
Nah.
Kyle Korver?
I was gonna say-
I'm just thinking of a
I was
white
gonna
guy.
say,
Nah,
you know,
I was gonna say maybe like
Andre Berg.
nah.
He
I give him JJ Redick.
no, Pat.
JJ, no,
He's-
JJ Redick?
He's a good spotter.
He's Pat Connaughton.
Okay.
He's Pat Connaughton because they
Or
look
Grayson
alike
Allen.
too.
Nah, he's not dirty.
Grayson.
Grayson Allen. He pushed Santi. Yeah, he can have Grayson Allen.
He did
Pushed him in the back.
No, that was clean.
Oh, what?
No, no. Grayson Allen.
Yo, but this next game, crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I can't wait to watch it. We got Ghost Riders La Familia.
It's gonna be a good one. Everybody in the chat. Everybody in the chat keeps asking, is there a big bomb? Am I gonna drop a bomb?
Mike Bomb.
I'm not, because I texted the other part of that bomb, and he has not confirmed anything yet. So, if it gets confirmed, you'll see it on Instagram. As of right now, La Familia is La Familia. There is no change to that team. When the calls are made and the things are put in order, I will make that announcement via the Selling Nation League page, not the La Familia page, not the Magicians page. It'll be made on the Selling Nation League page. You guys will be the first to know. It'll be in the Facebook group as well.
When it's official.
I'm waiting to hear back, and my phone is right there in front of me, so I could have got a text by now, but I haven't heard anything back, so there is nothing to hear from. So that leaves us with Game 3, and that will be La Familia and the Ghost Riders. Great game. Absolutely a great game. I guess I'll start us with my pick. Ghost Riders. I think Ghost Riders can win this game. Who's that? Sway? Yeah. I just explained.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Sway
Yeah.
said Dean is Clay Thompson.
It's fun.
He hasn't fallen off quite that much yet. He's gonna take himself
That's
off
really
the bench
fun.
at the end of the game. I'm going Ghost
racist.
Riders. I think the size.
He's a light skin.
I know. He's half racist.
Oh, okay.
You gotta love Parker, bro.
I heard
You
that,
don't love
bro.
Parker. What the fuck
The
is he
mic's
doing, bro?
very hot. It's very hot.
Give these boys a shot, bro.
No.
The Deuce hit.
I'm good. Thank you.
I'm not gonna count. I'm a little tipsy, y'all. I mean, tipsy.
Just please don't drink before Saturday. Big game. Ghost Riders La Familia.
See, that's my problem now.
Yeah.
I drink before the game. I think that's why I'm not making the shots that I've been making.
Oh, you think? I know.
I think so, bro.
Watching you
Like,
shoot, you
I gotta
been
stop
leaning to
doing
the
that.
right, about to
I
catch
have
a
stop
cramp.
doing that.
That's why Pat was the terrible ref a few weeks ago. He was seeing 3 lines. The ball went right out of bounds, and it's still in. What the fuck are you talking about, Pat? Gotta love Pat.
Are you gonna have Pat this week or not?
Listen,
I went to shake his hand today and accidentally squeezed it.
listen,
And he fell over. I don't think you're gonna have
there's some things with the dogs that will be news to the Goblins on Sunday. That's all I will say.
Interesting.
Would you
Some
take
things.
La Familia or dogs? Or
Ghost Riders.
Oh, La Familia or Ghost Rider?
Yes, sir.
It's just too hard to not bet on La Familia right now. I do think you guys have the pieces though to
Their
give
size,
them
and they already
You guys
beat
have
them.
size, and the only thing that happens, like again, what we're gonna say is Tone's gonna put his best on-ball guy, Mike Parker, on you.
Yeah.
And we saw Mike Parker give some other teams fits.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really come down to, again, Ghost being able to game plan for that press.
Yeah.
Because
What-
Tone's
What are you not going to do?
So
No. It's a very, very simple. What are you not going to do, Von 2K?
I don't know.
what I'm not
We're
gonna
not going to do.
What's
I'm
he
not like
Dribble through the press.
yeah.
It's 4 words. Dribble through the press. 4
I think that's
words.
what I did when I went against you too. When I was dribbling through the press.
I mean, we didn't really pressure that much. I was just a phenomenal defender.
no,
You know,
I ain't even gonna count. When I was trying to drive to the hole.
No, they collapsed. I
Yeah,
told
they did.
them. I said, listen, Vaughn's faster and more athletic than me. I'm going to play the shot. He's going to get around me. You guys got to help. That's what they did a great job. It was team
No, they
defense.
definitely did.
Absolutely
They did.
team defense. But
I
don't
get
dribble
you.
through the press of La Familia.
Yeah.
Then you guys will be successful because then they move the press and then you'll get a wide open shot.
Yeah.
You have the size. Familia or Ghost Riders.
I thought you were making... One of the teams is going to win. They're not going to tie.
I pointed to him and said Familia for no reason, so I tried to make up for it.
But I just so this is how I look at basketball. And this is what I said about the Goblins. You win a couple games in a row, it's like, can you keep it going or are you gonna lose 1 or 2 now?
Yeah.
So like La Familia's been on a crazy streak. Like if I were them, like I want to take a loss before I go to the playoffs. You don't want to. You only get 1 game. And like when you win a lot of games, you don't know what your team is doing wrong or right because you're winning.
Yeah.
Like you can see the little things, but you haven't been tested yet. So I want to say Familia, but I'm gonna go Ghost Rider just because these guys took a bad little L.
2 for the Riders.
I got
Riding.
2 for the
riding.
Riders.
So I just want to explain something right quick. Like, let's talk about. You gonna hate me, Braylon? I love you, bro. Let's talk about the scrimmage. I dropped 30 on y'all by myself.
That wasn't a scrimmage.
Oh wait, was it? No, the first
Scrimmage,
game.
you played them. You had Trayvon for that first game.
No, I didn't have Trayvon.
He didn't have
for
Trayvon that
Braylon.
game, did he?
No, I didn't have Trayvon for
I don't
that.
think he
I
had
go
him.
through the pictures every week. You can go through the
For
Google
real?
Drive. You had Trayvon.
I
Because
swear
you
I
told
did.
me that, and then I swear to God, I looked through the pictures of week 1 you did. We played them in the scrimmages. We beat them in the scrimmages. Week 1, you guys beat them. You had
That is
Trayvon.
true. That is true.
You had Trayvon.
That is true.
But you did drop 30. No discredit to you, but you
Yeah.
did have Trayvon.
And Mike was playing good ass defense on me. I had to play hard against him. No
But this
cap.
is a very different team.
This is
Week 2, they figured out, oh, we're really small. Let's run a full court press. Oh, the rest of the league doesn't know how to beat a full court press, even though I come on here every single week and tell you how to beat a full court press. Oh, let's just keep doing it.
Yeah,
And nobody is able to really stop that. So
it is true.
it's a very different Familia team.
I'm gonna go with my team because I'm a Ghost Rider. So
We know
And
you
I-
were going to pick your... If you didn't
Yeah.
pick your team, what the fuck are we doing here?
I mean, I do really like.
I'm picking Familia.
I really do like La Familia's team for real. So
Yeah, of course.
Last game. Reapers, Panthers.
New look Reaps. Wait.
oh shit.
No Dom still.
No Dom
No
still.
No Dom.
God.
Unless,
And
unless
new
something
look
has
Reaps.
changed. Eric, Steve,
Is
Dom.
it really that bad?
In the comments, he from what I spoke last week, other than the shit talk and the disrespect he's getting from the Panthers saying that we don't need Dom, I think he's taking it the wrong way. But he's not happy about it. But we spoke for about 45 minutes. I love Dom.
I wonder what Panther is saying that.
And they're all saying it. You hear them all in the chat. You saw Steve the kid making quotes. They're all saying it. I think Dom's taking it the wrong way. They are just saying that they can win without you, Dom. You're saying you think that they're saying that they don't need you at all. If they're saying that, they're idiots. Dom is phenomenal, but I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say that they're not saying that. Dom told me last week he did squats with no weight and he still had shakiness in his knee, so he's not quite ready to get back.
Shaking knee syndrome.
So
I mean, he could just play and just be a spot up. I told him that.
yeah, but why get hurt? He's I believe 30 years old now. He's getting to that age where
Yeah.
recovery takes a little bit longer.
Yeah.
So realistically, the last week is the only week that they need. They can lose the next 2 games, and then the last week is the only game that matters for them. So they're in that kind of a position here where Dom could just get healthy
for the playoffs.
Yeah.
For the playoffs.
Dre said, now we need Dom back to win a chip.
I'm gonna be real. Dom is a big, like, I forgot that word.
Well, I love it.
He's big.
Yeah, he's big on that team, bro. Like,
He's
y'all,
a big bastard.
y'all don't need Dom because literally y'all win the teams without Dom. But Dom comes with tough buckets, like with the most like anonymous buckets ever. Like
Weekly splash.
literally, like, and I used to repost that all the time too.
Yeah, resplash that. Weekly
Literally.
splash. Shout out Dom.
For real. Hope you get better, brother.
Hope you get better.
I'm sure he will. But regardless, Reapers, Panthers, Von 2K, who do you got?
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna have to go with the Reapers.
Easily.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go with the Reapers.
Easily.
Not easily, but I mean, you get
I've thought about
you
it.
get a
Like,
first
this whole
2 first
time,
rounders.
it's like I'm thinking of like if Sway and Phil work together against the Reapers. I mean, not the Reapers.
What if Phil punches him in the mouth?
Phil, don't punch him in the mouth. Don't punch him in the mouth, bro. Come on now, y'all need to learn how to work together for real. But I'm definitely gonna have to pick the Reapers. I
Now,
feel like they'll take off this game for real.
Again, your if is the biggest if this entire game. And I said it with the Magicians, it's hard to win a game when you've had your team all season, but once you're trying to integrate new pieces, it's even harder.
Mm-hmm.
As good as Phil is, and as much as I think he cleans up what the Reapers have been trying to do, I will pick the Panthers because they played together all season.
Yes, sir.
I will take that team chemistry.
I was gonna speak on first. So it's 2 ways this game can go, and the way I see it, I feel like the Reapers come out just because, you know, you have 2 first rounders.
Did you say there's 2 ways you see this coming
Yeah,
out?
yeah.
Is it Panthers winning or Reapers winning?
No, but I'm gonna explain. My bad. I'm lagging a little.
That's how that's how every
I'm
game
lagging.
is played.
Yeah.
Could be a tie.
No ties.
No more ties. But
No more ties.
it's like you just said, like the Panthers have been playing good together, and it's like the Reapers only did add 1 person. So let's see if obviously that 1 person is gonna make it or break it. You know, take that whole thing, which I think is gonna be a really good game. But I think I got the Reapers winning by like 10 points, honestly.
Wow, you're putting a line on it too. Very
I think so.
interesting.
Parlay.
Very
Who's gonna guard Sway? Break it down right now. Let's go. Who's gonna guard Sway?
I'm gonna be real, like for
Like,
real.
Like now,
Look
Sway
what
doesn't get double teamed.
Yeah.
Look
No
what Sway
offense,
did
like,
against
and he's my
Lafayette,
friend. I don't
big
give a
team.
fuck that I have to say that, but like when he's not getting double teamed, it's kind of starting to get annoying on him. Like he can't do that shit every game. So now that he's like, here, Phil, like I could go and just backdoor.
No,
lob
it's
you,
huge.
like-
Again, I think it covers up a lot of what the Reapers have been trying to do and trying to win with this season. I think he elevates that. But again, integrating him just a few days before. Again, I'm not saying we play the most sophisticated basketball. We don't. It's glorified pickup sometimes. But
A lot of times.
a lot of times. But again, you're going to play with a team that you haven't played with before. I think talent reigns supreme in this league. You have to be extremely talented, do very well. So it'll be very interesting. I think we have a week of some really, really great games that'll tell a lot about, and have huge playoff implications. Like, everyone's got to fucking win. Because nobody's locked anything up. Everybody has to fucking win.
Yeah, except
Even
for-
La Familia.
Yeah, I mean, La Familia's playing for the 1 seed.
Yeah,
They're
you
playing for the one
want
seed.
to be in
the
that
bye.
one. You want the bye. Yeah.
Especially with how close their conference is.
Well, if you're number 1, you get a bye.
Yes.
Yeah,
And the number 4 gets
a bye guy
Booted
comes
out.
onto your team.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, Tony has
crazy,
always
right?
made a great team. Tony has always made a great team for real.
Yo, Steve the Kid said, tired of y'all thinking the Panthers sweet. I never said y'all were sweet. I never. It's
I
just,
do think
it's just a matchup
I do think that's
thing.
something that you guys have not accounted for is, and I hate saying it because he's a pain in the ass, but Steve the Kid is big.
Yeah.
And
He
his
is.
rebounding efforts, it's going to be an issue. Josiah
Yeah.
Shaw is going to guard him. I think Steve the Kid could eat that up. Now, Steve the Kid's not really at a high scoring clip, but his impact
not
on
like
both sides of the
yeah.
ball in the paint has actually been felt this whole entire season.
Yeah.
Dallas Hawkins playing well. I think it's going to be a good game for him. Fritz is playing well, but I think him and Phil are going to balance each other out.
Yeah.
Your guys' quarrels with who's going to guard Sway, I agree. I don't really see that. But if you look at the weapons that the Panthers have, they're way
deeper. Yeah, for sure.
Way
Yeah, they
deeper.
are. They are.
1 through 9.
They are.
Reapers, Nick he's been picking up. He's been hitting his laps. He's been doing well. Alfonso's been playing well this season. Sauce needs to get a little bit more aggressive, but I think he's going to take even less shots now that Phil's on the court. And then who else?
They have Noah too.
No, Noah's not going to be there for this game.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like in future references.
Yeah, but so you have Sway, Nick, Phil, Sauce, Fonzo, Josiah, and Mo. It's a good team. It's a good
and
7.
maybe the return of J-Ball.
And hopefully J-Ball.
For real.
Hopefully you get 8. But I'm picking Panthers. I do agree that it's going to take the Reaper. Now, granted, I also want the Panthers to win. Because if the Reapers lose and we win, we're in a better spot. Now we're in the 3 seed. So I would love for the Panthers to win. I don't really care about the 1 seed. At this point, I care about making it to the playoffs. So I think that the Panthers have some chemistry. They've gone 2-2 without Dom. And that's big for them.
For sure.
That's very big for them, especially 2-2 against the harder conference. They split the other conference, which is very impressive. No other team in the league did that except for us. So that's very good numbers for the Panthers. I like the Panthers in this matchup. I think that Steve the Kid's going to have a good game again. And
He's just got to stay locked in. I told him he's an X. Him and E are X factors for this team.
Yes.
The effort has to be there, Steve. You got to be locked in anytime you're on the court, and if you're off the court, you got to be just supporting your guys.
He's not terrible.
No.
I had him on the Reapers. He's a good big. You just got to keep him like, yo, stay.
Steve, you got to stay locked in.
Just limit the middies and attack the basket, and I wouldn't be mad.
Steve is literally like me. Like, once you get in your head, bro, you get in your head. Like,
not even that, but just stay locked in and support.
Berg wants a shout-out.
Andre Berg, hey, I'm sick of you hitting a 3 and getting subbed out.
No. You didn't see what Andre Berg did today. He did not miss. Where cooked me.
You guys play?
He cooked me at Lakeside. I thought the first game he scored 10 on me, and I'm like, all right, Berg, I'm going to actually play defense. You're not scoring this game. And then he went on, and I'm hacking him, and you just hit like a tough layup. And Berg was hitting.
Did he have the banana yellow headband?
Didn't have the headband. Oh. He didn't have Eric there to take him out after he hit a shot. So Berg played well. Berg, I need you to have that confidence in the game. Stop doing a Pat Klein and turning away from the hoop when you're right under it, or like doing some weird floater. Like, just play your game. Play your game so confident.
For real. Berg, I love you, bro. And you know what I told you last week, bro.
You know what he told you.
Just start scoring, bro. I know you can score, bro. Come on, bro. Come on.
Dude, take a page from Vaughn's book. Don't pass. What are we doing?
Sometimes.
Don't pass sometimes. I love
like, you know how easy it is for you if you get the ball? And you just back them down once, twice, and then you can take your midi. Like, then do that.
Yeah,
like,
but he be splashing 3s, though, for real.
Hey.
And especially when he be warming up. Yeah. I be seeing him with like 6 3s in a row.
What was it, two seasons ago when we were trying to do the award ceremony, and Berg is just letting him rip from half court, just throwing the shit out of the ball, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing, Berg?
I just
not even
practicing for next season.
Yeah, hitting the backboard as hard as possible. I thought Winter Park was gonna kick us out. It was so funny. Shout out Berg, I love you.
Yeah, bro, love you, bro, for real.
That's pretty much it. The chat's been going crazy. We still don't know who Local Hoops 247 is.
Hey, whoever tells me who Local Hoops 247 is, you get a free week of the Sally Nation After Dark events. I know they're chomping at it.
Who do y'all think probably make it to the championship? Honestly,
Are we making our predictions? That's a good one. Go ahead, Brisky.
Yeah.
You can start us off.
I don't want to start.
All right, Von 2K. We'll
I
start
want to hear y'all opinions first.
Shit.
Let's make this podcast a little interesting.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Come on, let me hear what you got to say.
It's pretty much who are you gonna play in the championship?
Yeah, and be honest. Be realistic. Like right now, you're not playing good, so you got to take it as you see it now.
I fell off a little bit.
Yeah, I fell off, so you might not be in the chip. So take it how you see. If you don't make it, what would you be? That's the question.
Okay, I like that, bro. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna honestly see La Familia and Makos.
They can't.
They can't make it. We're in the same conference.
They're in the same conference, so they.
Oh, they're in the same. Oh, okay.
They can meet each other in semis, though.
Yeah.
Ooh,
so look at it like
the conferences is this.
Who's all in the Aussie?
The conferences is this. It's split.
Oh, okay.
Nice and easy for you.
Ooh, this is a good one.
So one of these 4 will play one of these 4.
Local Hoop says you'll never be able to guess who I am.
Not even for a free week to OnlyFans, I think we'll get you.
Excited for next podcast.
Is he like
There's gotta be Darvis.
Super villain?
Fucking
Batman, we need you.
This is
go get him.
The K Crusader.
So all
Sometimes,
these
like
four
that.
right here is Osceola.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
this is Osceola, this is
orange.
orange.
Oh shit, this is.
So I will pose the question like this, okay? Because I don't want you to say Ghost Riders aren't going. You're not allowed to pick your team. Okay?
Okay.
You're not allowed to pick.
I
Just like
wasn't-
you. I'm not.
Yeah,
you're not
same
allowed to pick a
thing.
team.
Yeah,
You
him
understand?
too.
Yeah, him too. Yeah. If it's any other team,
Yeah, don't do that
besides-
shit,
yeah,
Mike.
yeah. If it's any other team, because I have no
have
bias.
bias, yeah.
yeah.
The Fogs.
The Fogs.
The
Yeah,
Fogs.
the Fogs.
The fucking dogs.
Yeah, fucking dogs.
The
Gogs.
the
The
gay
Gogs.
dogs.
The Gogs.
Go ahead.
Okay. This is a hard one.
Yeah, I know, you better take it.
Damn, bro. I got the answers. Hold up, bro. You need
Okay,
the
La
script.
Familia most definitely.
All right, La Familia comes out of the what is that? Osceola Conference.
Mhm.
And
All right.
No, this is orange.
Or Orange Conference. That's Osceola.
Yeah, this is Osceola.
All right. So you have La Familia versus.
I'm gonna have to go with the. It's either the Reapers or Dogs.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm
Wow.
gonna be real with you.
All right. Well, you got to pick one.
Yeah, I heard that here.
I'm gonna have to go with the Reapers.
Wow.
La
The
Familia
new
Reapers
La
in the
Familia
championship.
Reapers.
That's
That'll
what
be
Vaughn
fun.
got.
That'll be fun. That'll be fun.
They
All right, Briskey,
play-
you.
What you think,
No,
Vaughn?
no. I'll go last.
Like
You.
if I had to choose,
Yeah.
obviously,
Anybody but the Makos come out of your conference. Who do you think would play well enough down the stretch? Because again, we got what is it? 3 more weeks of regular season.
So
Yes.
honestly, it's either gonna be between Ghost Riders and La Familia, and I'm gonna have to go with La Familia versus probably they get Don back and probably be the
The
Reapers
Panthers?
or the Panthers. Yeah,
Most
because the
definitely.
Panthers are really deep.
All
You
right.
I
gotta
was-
think,
I was
no
thinking
homo.
about
You
the
gotta think about it
Panthers
like
too.
that. They got a
really
deep.
What does that mean?
I'll tell you
Why
after
do you
the
say no
podcast.
homo?
Let's save it for the after dark.
Oh, After Dark. Oh, you gotta pay for that content.
Darvis.
That means,
Darvis.
yeah, and
Jacob talking
I
about
guess we
Hell
go-
No Vaughn.
the way I'm looking at it right now without Dom is definitely the Reapers because the Goblins lost 3 in a row and the Dogs, you only won 2, so I gotta give it. It's
So do they.
It's. I think it just got fell. So that's the way I'm looking at it in my head.
They got
Exactly. You gotta
yeah,
think-
you do have Montel now.
Oh shit! I forgot
about
for
that. See,
real.
that's
We just beat your ass. What do you
I
mean
know. I forgot about it for. Like
All
I
right.
said, Mike, I'm
Yusuf,
tipsy right now.
Go. Ready? You said La Familia who? Reapers? The
I'm gonna go La Familia Dogs since he got Reapers. Yeah.
All right.
Gonna-
I love you, Steve.
We're
Don't
gonna
do
make
that,
it
bro.
interesting.
All right.
Don't do that.
Mike,
Brisket,
I
high
can't
IQ
pick
guy.
dogs, so it would have been dogs.
I know what you would have picked.
I want to look like Vaughn. I want 4 rings. You show them off for the camera. There you go. None of those
None
are
of those
Silly
are from
Nation
Marcy's.
rings. Yeah, no, he bought all those. I want to look like Vaughn. I would say Makos.
Ooh.
I'm going against the grain here. I'm going to go
Ooh,
Makos.
Makes.
And then Panthers. Yeah,
Shit.
I think the Goblins are on a slippery slope down.
Cheddar
And
Goblins.
I don't. I like the Reaps. Once we see this week, I think we'll have a better understanding of what the Reaps got.
For
But
sure.
I think they have too many head cases to really do any a deep push into the playoffs. Park.
I won't.
You won't do it.
Next. Again, I remember like 2 weeks ago you guys asked
gonna
like
ask you, I wanna
what
talk
my
about
playoff predictions were going to be.
EPOL,
I
stuff
still
like
think
that.
with 3 weeks left in the season,
We
have
have half.
pivotal
We have
games.
nothing.
Like
Might
some
as
of
well.
these teams,
If we're gonna make a
everybody
good
can
positive,
still be
people are
eliminated
in.
besides La Familia.
Almost
Everyone can
already.
still be
Keep it
eliminated.
up, keep
Hey
it-
Yusuf,
I'm sorry.
everybody can still be eliminated. I will not make a pick. I will wait.
No, you have to.
Yeah, you can't.
You
just,
have to,
can't just have
Parker.
all
Nah,
those picks.
You have to, bro.
I'm
He doesn't
the
have to.
commissioner.
He's
You
Parker.
are the commissioner, but
I can do whatever I
come
want.
on, Parker.
I'm
That's like
Parker
Adam's-
Johnson.
But Vaughn said, "Come on."
Come on, bro.
So you got
Well,
you have to
since
take.
he
Come
said
on,
that-
man.
Since he said that,
I wish I knew.
Vaughn is suspended this week.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. I can't get suspended this week, bro. We're going against the biggest team right now, bro.
Well, they're technically one of the smallest
Suspended.
teams.
Coach Stone paid me
So, like,
$20.
Who do you got? I was gonna say.
I'm kidding. I'll do something.
Man. Let's see.
So again, at the beginning of the season, I think this was a big toss-up. I think that the Goblins will get back on track. I think they'll get back on track in time for the championship. So I will go Goblins, and then I will go La
I got you
Familia.
with the
It's
spice
very hard
there.
to not pick La Familia in that conference. So Goblins, La Familia, but that's just me. Who the fuck am I? I'm the fucking commissioner.
who's
see.
who's the best backcourt duo right now in the league? You guys thinking?
Gary and Steve.
Okay.
because they can play with 2 basketballs. We're allowed. I'm kidding. I love you. Best backcourt. I think that's a difficult question because most of the guys that play on the court are backcourt players because we really don't have actual bigs.
Yeah, we got 2 or 3 guys.
I'm just the 2 main, like we say, like Vaughn and like the way you look at any team, Vaughn and Trey. You know,
Trayvon's not really in the backcourt.
Sway and Nick, but your 2 best players is what I look at.
So you and 1v1 are technically the backcourt, correct?
Yeah, but then you look at La Familia and their backcourt.
It's Braylon and Santi.
But it's not. But it's Braylon, Santi, Mike, John.
That's what I'm
Their
saying.
whole thing is a backcourt.
John is playing a great game for real.
And then you look at my team and it's me, AJ, Chef. All 3 of us are a backcourt. Like it's more than 2.
It's not really like a backcourt per se.
You can say like a dynamic duo. What's the best?
Who's
duo?
the best dynamic duos?
I think it's Vaughn and Trayvon.
Okay, I like that.
I agree. Honestly,
That's a cool opinion.
You better.
I mean,
no, I do agree. I feel like me
guard.
and Trayvon has the best.
Yeah,
I think you guys, if both you guys like have had fantastic games together, but if one of you slip, the other one like kind of picks it
Literally,
up.
yeah. We were just talking about that.
No, it's really good, and I think your games complement each other really well. Like you're a ball dominant guard, and Trayvon doesn't need the ball as much. But when he does have the ball, he makes the most out of all of his opportunities.
Most definitely, yeah.
So I think it's really good. But then I can't also neglect Santi Braylon. That might be the.
Santi hasn't been playing well the past few weeks.
Gotcha.
So that's the only thing. He's showing up late. He had a goose egg.
Oh.
So like these are, and then he left early, right up his ass.
Oh.
It was fucking wild. Middle of the court and everything.
And then you have 1v1 Yusuf, and then you have Fritz Dom if Dom ever comes back. Fritz has to be
Sway
back.
Oh, you got Ish and Andre Berg. I mean, there's some duos here that are really stepping up.
Yeah.
So
you got J-Ball.
You got
J-Ball and his dad.
guy.
Sway and Felda, if they don't get mad at each other, which is facts. Like that's a pretty good.
It's J-Ball and his dad.
That's a solid duo.
That's a good duo.
So they're talking about.
So who's playing MIP right? Most improved player. Like you guys watched every game.
It's a toss-up.
It's
because
right.
now Ish is in the running. Before that, Ish wasn't even spoke about.
But who's the top?
Can I tell you, Ish raised his career field goal percentage.
Yeah, it was crazy.
By at least 5
It's just because his sister came to the game and his family. Yeah.
Oh,
they're over there.
They said his family from Italy was there. I don't know.
Italia.
Yeah. So.
They're making a meatball.
But I think like if we had to pick like let's say 5 guys, who's the 5 guys?
I think 5 is way too
many.
All
right, I can give you 5 right now. I can give you Axel. I could give you Kyson. Kyson, what, back-to-back games?
Not improved.
What?
He played way better last season. Last season with the Reapers, he had his best season. He played extremely good.
He's had back-to-back games with 8+ points. That's why.
But he's had less minutes and less of a
But
role.
if you look what he's done on his Ghost Riders team, he's kind of...
I'm not going to cap. Yeah, Kyson has...
He was a starter on the Reapers last year.
Okay.
And he was an essential part to that team. He played very well last year. He was in the running for MIP last year. So for me, in order for him to get MIP this year, he would be like double-digit number. Like MIP is improvement.
Okay, so I'll go.
He already had that last year. He had a really good year last year. He's having another good year, but the growth is not as large because of that. Like Axel had a bad year last year. Now he's playing really well. That MIP. Ish had a bad year.
Okay.
Ish is now playing good. MIP.
So I'd go probably Axel, Ish,
those are the 2 names coming to the
Ethan.
tip.
No,
Ethan too.
Ethan played good last year.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he did?
He played
those
good
are literally my
Brandon
top
Steve
3.
played good in the games that he played.
Brandon Steve.
I'm sorry, like what you just said, top 3. That's the only.
Okay, so we going Axel, Ish, and who's our last?
Axel, Ish, and what's his name again?
Ethan, but Ethan played well last year.
No,
you weren't there last season.
I wasn't there last season.
He played very well.
All right, so let's spice it up then. Who's the first one y'all would give it to? Because if it's just them two,
it's pretty much between
Arsenal
those
6 Man of the Year award. It had to go to.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm going to give it to my boy Axel.
6 Man of the Year?
No, not 6 man.
MIP, yeah. It's between
MIP.
Axel and Ish right now. That's the battle.
I think Ghost has played really well this season too.
He has, but he played good for us last year.
Channon. How about Channon?
Chan has not had as consistent of a year as Axel.
Okay.
Chan's played well, but he hasn't been as consistent every single game.
They're saying Uno.
Uno's played good too. Yeah, Uno's in that conversation as well, but he doesn't have quite the high.
Has actually
Uno, I'll put Uno, Ish, and Axel. I feel like Uno deserves it with all the hate that be going on. You know.
No.
Time.
He brings it on himself.
Okay, man. yeah. I'm gonna say if you
know you do, bro.
If you're gonna talk shit,
you do.
If you're gonna talk shit, gotta back it up. And he's been backing it up.
The first conversation I had with Uno on the thing,
Fonzo
I go,
Oh, Fonzo.
Oh, Fonzo.
That's who I was missing.
I'm not gonna cap. Fonzo is definitely in that category.
Fonzo gotta
bro.
be up there.
Yes, Fonzo's
Yo,
been
good
playing
shit. Whoever
great.
said Fonzo.
Okay,
Who said that?
also, we could say too, Sway. Because Sway did not have a huge role on the Dogs last year as far as offense went. He still played very good.
Yeah.
But this year he's dropping 20-plus points a game. I think he
That
only
is
was
true.
around 15 last
That is
year
true.
because he had Dom, he had me, he had Ryan. So if you want to go
And me.
MIP, we had and Mitch. But if you looked
Me and
at
Mitch.
like last year, who won MIP? Dame. Dame put up great numbers with La Familia, but on the Bandits he was expected to
He
do
was the
more, and
number
he
one
did
guy.
more. Same thing with Sway.
Oh, I was actually saying that when I was watching the highlights that I was posting. Dean actually season 4, he's been playing great that season, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro,
Oh,
hey,
Dame?
yeah, Dame.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
He bought out. And
I'll
that's
say
another...
Dean did not play well season 4.
I'm
He
like,
really did
Dame.
not.
My
Dean
bad,
could
my
be
bad.
an MIP as well. All right, so now that we've opened up the
There's a lot of-
conversation.
there's-
Oh, what?
Batman.
Oh, bad.
Oh,
Batman too.
let's
Oh,
not
what,
forget
MIP?
about
MIP.
Batman.
Yeah, he's been playing really good.
He's been playing smart. He's been getting steals,
He's
and he's
also
been
got
having
his role.
a positive attitude.
I feel like Batman at this season he really wants it.
He's playing good.
No,
I'm proud
he
of
is.
Bat.
Hey, I'm proud of you, bro, and I tell you that all
Nick.
the time too.
Arcina.
Oh my God.
He said, let them know I'm going off for 30. Don't do me like this.
Nick,
Who
I
said
don't think
that?
you combined
Nick
for 30
Arcina.
points all season.
Nick, I love you, bro. I hate your fucking reffing, bro. But 30 points is
sick,
outrageous.
Uno, no, sorry. The
we still
story I
got-
was going to tell Uno. Uno, I was like, Uno, what nickname are you going on? He's like, only one Uno. I'm just going to go as Uno. Uno Mas.
And
Uno. And I was like, you just gave yourself 3 more nicknames. You just want to be one nickname.
How many nicknames does he have?
Oh,
We
ready?
Got, we got a lot of
Uno.
people in here.
Double Uno.
This shit just keeps
Double,
going.
Keep going.
double
Might as
Uno
well just
out.
leave it fucking,
Mr.
right?
Cowboy. Mr. Fuck All My Friends. Wow.
That one found me.
That is foul.
Mr. Fuck all my friends.
But he's just going by Uno right now. Uno Mas.
Hey guys, just everybody grab your sleeping bags because Yusuf just keeps coming up with ideas to talk about.
I was going to say like 2 more things. 6
All right.
minutes of the year or
No
what?
more. You're cut off.
All right, let him keep going.
I
Fuck
like
it.
this.
We
Come
have,
on,
we
come
have
on
30
now.
people in the
This
chat.
is probably the
People are loving
best,
it.
the best fucking podcast y'all
Listen,
ever had.
6 minutes of the year MVP and we'll keep it pushing out after that.
All right.
Who's your 6 minutes of the year?
6
Three.
more. I think I like Steed.
Steed?
Steed's my guy. It'll be interesting what role he plays with Magicians, but I've been riding with Steed. I think he creates like such a big thing for, or a big spark for your guys. He's like the perfect 6-man candidate because he comes in second unit and he can kind of get what he wants.
I like that.
I like Steed.
It's
You like
Steed
Steed?
for me. Ethan maybe because Ethan's averaging what like 12.
Just trade
Ethan
for each
started though.
He
started
has been on the
games.
Magicians.
Yes.
Okay, so he can't get
Can we
it.
agree it's not Mike Mitchell?
We can
Yeah,
agree.
no.
Well, I love you, Mike, but it's not
I
going to be
just
the Mike
told you.
Mitchell. We told
Yeah.
you it was going to be the Mike Mitchell Award. You want it one more time? You're not winning this year. You're not playing great.
Fonzo
But I
can
love
be
you.
in that talks too. He's averaging 8 points.
Fonzo's playing great.
It'll be interesting.
It'll be
I would have to
interesting.
sit there and look
Sit
at
there.
the
But
stats.
yeah, we'd have to look at all the stats.
Yeah, I really don't know off top. I'm sure there's some guys that we're forgetting about. I feel like Axel's come off the bench a good amount of the games
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, he has. He
So
has.
you have to see if he's come off the bench 6 games or
Rookie of
more.
the year.
That's how they go for it. Rookie of the year is a really tight discussion, honestly.
there's
Because we have
No,
so
that
many.
is a
There's so many
Tight
first like who was up in the
Yeah.
first
Juan,
year.
Trayvon, Chef. God damn, there's a lot of talented
Gary,
guys that I'm
he could be
forgetting.
up there.
Mike
No, he's
Parker.
not. Mike Parker, John Carey.
Yeah, we have a lot of rookies.
There's a lot of rookies that are playing really well too.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's I don't
All you
remember
can
off
do
top.
is a vote. That's it.
That's
So
what I'm saying. And can I just say this? You can only vote with one email.
I'm gonna figure out a way to do it.
Yeah. Stop. Don't make emails and vote for yourself to be an all-star team when obviously you weren't.
average 3 a game.
Yeah.
So who's your MVP this year, guys? Top, I guess we could go top 3.
It depends on if Braylon finishes the season. If
I
Braylon
think my
finishes the
front
season,
runner right
it's
now is
Braylon.
Braylon. I think
Braylon?
it's Braylon. It's hard. It's
Wait,
hard
how
to-
many
It's cool, 'cause if-
MVPs he had? 2
It's
right now?
One.
One.
One? Oh,
yeah.
so who won MVP last season?
Last season was Nacho.
Oh, Nacho.
And the season before was
So let's
Braylon,
say-
and then Dom, and then JoJo.
Okay.
So if
Finish-
Braylon doesn't
different
finish
MVP.
the season, who's your top 3 guys? Let's.
He wants it to be him.
It has to be me. I mean, I'm up there with the second. It's
I
either-
think
but-
you're definitely in the conversation. I think Vaughn is definitely in the conversation.
Oh, Quentin for 6-man as well.
Trayvon. Oh,
Quentin,
Final
yeah.
just said that.
Oh yeah,
6-man
most
for
definitely,
sure.
most definitely, most
Yeah.
definitely.
You guys have to remember, MVP goes by your ranking, so you can't be the 7th seed and want to be an MVP.
I mean, you can be Dom Johnson.
Didn't Tracy McGrady win MVP?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely can if you're putting up phenomenal numbers.
You got from like 30, 10, and 8. Like they be snubbing a lot of teams because like what was it? Embiid like they're the first last year and he was averaging like 30 and 12, and they took it
I
from
think
Jokic.
if we look at all jerseys, we can look across. Reaper's MVP this season has been Sway. We'll
Yeah,
see how it
yeah.
plays.
If he could get up there, I'd give
Dogs
it to
MVP this
Sway.
season have been Chef and AJ.
That's what's hard. There's always
It's very difficult.
There's always multiple.
La Familia, you have Braylon, I think, sits atop, but then you also have Mike
and
Parker
John.
and Santi and John.
Santi's just because he's been late multiple times, he hasn't been able to be as impactful as John Carey consistently with
Fair.
that team. And I love Santi, but I just wish that he was more committed and he showed up on time. I know Tone does too. Wish he showed up on time because he would be essential to that team. But the fact that Bray beat us by himself, I mean, that pretty much shows to me.
Yeah, how many dunks he had that game?
I don't know, but he went 4 for 4 from 3. He had 40 points.
Like
that's the
the
only 40-point
Magicians,
game.
you have
Nobody.
you have Mike Mitchell, the superstar. Makos,
And Chili.
And Chill.
And Chili.
Chill's the MVP in our hearts.
Chile has not been playing well.
Makos,
love
you have
Chile.
2. You have Yusuf and 1v1. You guys are playing fantastic.
What's that for?
Ghost Riders have 2. You and Trayvon. I mean, hard to beat. Panthers, if Dom doesn't play,
They don't really have one.
but that's the thing. Fritz is your closest thing to that.
Yeah.
Because he's the guy that'll probably carry you offensively.
But I feel like
they're playing by committee right now, and it's working, and it's really
It's
working.
the way to do it with that team.
Yeah.
They have Fritz, Dallas, now Isha stepping up, Gene, Eric, Steve the Kid, Gino's playing well. Like, their whole team is playing good.
Yeah.
Berg, he's going to want a shout
Berg,
out. So everybody's
E.
playing well, so it's hard for a guy to be an MVP.
Yeah.
That's really the
fair.
way if you look at
And
that.
then Goblin Swan.
And he had 2 bad games.
Yeah, so it's we can look at all those as like our top contenders right now, and then it's just gonna see how we finish these
How
last
you
3
end
weeks.
this season.
Yeah.
So, good work.
Gonna see what's going. It's gonna be an interesting week.
The way I look at it, how it's gonna go down, because Mike was telling me if it was me or Braylon and we played that last game, whoever finishes that lost conference, let's say that he beats us, he deserves it. But in my eyes, like the way I see it, it's either Sway, Braylon, Vaughn, me, like because Sway's playing on a really tough team. I was looking at it how I am now, I'd give it a Sway. Just because, and that's unbiased because it's like
He's the most valuable.
he's the most valuable right now. Like
he has
coming
put a lot of points for his team for real. Like
Yeah. Braylon, no offense, like he's been playing good. He went off for that 40, which really helped him. But like his team is very stacked too, so it's hard to give him MVP. That last year he did a lot more for the team to bring him out. So this, we'll see if he finishes out the season. If he doesn't, then it's up for grabs at this point. If you finish your top of your conference, the Reapers can come back to 1. I think Sway wins it. Honestly,
I think Sway just said I'm MVP,
yeah.
so I'll take it.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right, so you're it. So
Be
whatever you
confident
want,
in
you
yourself.
got it.
Yeah, bro. You want to be MVP? Go ahead, bro. Drink a Coke. He's
Somebody-
probably drinking Coke right now, making fun of
Somebody
us.
said if Vaughn wins it over Yusuf, I'm boycotting.
Vaughn, do you want to do a spelling lesson and let people know how to spell your name? Because
VAWN.
It's like lawn,
So,
It's like one, but Vaughn.
lawn,
Yeah, lawn
Like
or
a lawnmower.
Dawn.
like
Like
a lawn.
y'all get my name right, bro. Like it's not that hard.
Don't you
It's
follow
not-
him on social media?
Exactly, bro. If y'all follow me on social media, it's literally VAWN 2K. Come on,
How do you spell 2K?
2K.
Okay. All right. Not TWOKAY.
Cause I told what's his name
Josh.
Josh.
It's not
He
2K
was saying
Vaughn.
2K Vaughn, and I was
When I almost
podcast-
beat his head. No,
No, it was none of that.
I heard. I was just playing.
I was telling when he was saying 2K Vaughn, I was like, bro, I love you so much. I love like how you bring me like so much energy towards me. That's why I take off. But it's Vaughn 2K.
All right, follow 2K. Shout out.
All right, guys. The chat is still going crazy, but I got work to get done.
yeah, I'm trying to go eat some 50-cent wings, bro. I'm
Facts.
hungry.
There you go.
This
Thank
my
I gotta go
house.
get a tattoo.
That boy
All right.
left you. It's 10:30. It's quiet. For
Thank you guys for stopping by.
Yes,
we
sir.
had some interesting
Shukran.
characters. Aloha.
شكرا انتوا جبتونا اليوم على السليليشن. السلام
Shit
عليكم.
coming into my tattoo.
الله أكبر.
Exactly. See you guys next week.
Hey, just remember.